Sorry, y'all.
I'll take some.
All right, so, yeah, man, you can't have
It
my opinion.
started off peaceful,
That's
man.
you don't
They
like black people,
aggravated,
Sleepy.
they shot up the crowd and did all of that shit. And
Right.
then along with
Mhm.
every day they was shooting some people. It was the same shit. Pam Bondi or whoever was in charge then would come out and say 10 people rammed the ICE agent. He had to shoot them. And then I don't know
Oh,
how
you
many
talking about
months
that
later,
situation? You talking
the
about that
video
situation
would
in
come out and
Chicago?
it turned out, yeah, that they
Mhm.
rammed the lady. Or whatever. The fucking
No, that's
everything
not
they
what
said.
happened. That's not.
Wait,
That's not
wait,
what.
wait.
That's not
Don't
what.
make
That's
me
not what
pull up the
happened.
video, bro.
You
They
can pull
just
up
was
the.
on fucking CNN a
You can
week
pull
ago,
up the
less than that.
video. You can pull up the video, but we actually have the broadcast card that was even being made, and where the chief said, "Don't send nobody." We already have that video. We
We
already
have
talked
the
about
guy
this.
in the car. What are you talking about? Perhaps you're
Got
talking
you.
about a different video. We have the guy in the car saying, "We're about to make contact." Then he turns his steering wheel to him.
Got
Yeah,
you.
Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah, we just watched that earlier.
We talking about two
You want
different
me to find it
Yeah,
again?
it's feasible. No.
Yeah,
We
I
We
ain't
talking
gonna.
talking
about
about
Hey,
two
big
different
dog,
videos.
I got a story, and this ain't no shameless plug because I don't plug my videos. Man, everybody know that if you watch, you watch. If you don't, you don't. But the video coming out on my channel tonight is ICE agents. They damn near rammed the dude and tried to kill him simply because he was recording. So I'm just going
Mhm.
back to what I originally said to you, big dog. I think you said call you Will.
Yeah.
You got a lot of rhetoric about when Americans are in the wrong, and that does happen, but it seems like you skipping or missing the stories when the ICE agents just out here antagonizing and attacking. Even when you're going back to the
Mhm.
lady that he pushed on the ground, what was
Mhm.
she supposed to be, dead with a bullet in her like Alex before she decided to defend herself or somebody else? Like how long do we gotta wait before we say nah, that's enough?
I
I
say
would
fight
like to
back. You
speak
know,
on that at some point too.
the situation that I love to talk about that not a lot of people. What was the brother's name that
You're
the
next,
off duty?
then.
What was the brother's name that the off duty ICE agent shot?
The off-duty ICE agent. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I heard about this story. I
Is it?
think I'm gonna cover it too. I don't know it, but I know what you're talking about. I think I'm gonna cover
So
that.
so
Wasn't that in Chicago?
if I'm not mistaken, I believe so. I could be wrong though. But this is a story that they was publicizing a lot. That ICE agent, he needs to be held accountable. Simple. I don't give a fuck about amnesty. I don't give a fuck about immunity. Fuck all of that. If you shot somebody unlawfully, then your ass need to go. It's just that simple. But then we get into the ugly part of the whole Renee Good situation. Then we're like,
Keith
all right, well,
Porter.
I believe that was
Keith
his name.
Keith Porter Jr.
Yeah, I believe that was his name.
L.A.
But that's what I'm saying. Like my position is I come from the leave me the fuck alone, I'll leave you the fuck alone era, right?
Those
I
days
don't-
are done.
Well, those days are done for who?
Hopefully
Everybody.
for anyone claiming to be an American, because certain things, your duty, if you believe in that, I don't know if you do,
Mhm.
you have a duty when the government is being tyrannical. You're supposed
They're
to
not-
teach your kids to fight back. You don't teach them, lay down, man, your business, man.
Right.
You might
So-
get hurt.
Yeah, but here's
That's a
my thing.
scary thought.
I have
You guys are
I have
dealing
a-
with a pragmatist. Speak pragmatically. It's not
Right.
the more.
I have a-
Go ahead.
I have a
You're right.
duty. I have
I
a
put
duty to
myself
my
in his
family.
shoes.
I have a duty to my family. I never do it to everybody else.
I agree with that.
You see,
Yeah, you
No,
abandoning them.
everybody
You
get to-
abandoning them though when you act like you're not living in America where this hole is closing in on all of us. You
Mhm.
actually abandoning your family. They coming for your ass, big dog.
I don't
You
believe
know
so.
what? He's supposed to go out there and fight somebody else's fight and get
That's
killed.
his
and then
family. They got to go out there
take care of him.
My
They got to
family,
go out
my
to the
family,
world.
my family,
What
my
up,
family
Tooch?
doesn't have to. My family hasn't deal with that. It's like I have small
Right.
children. I
Push in,
have
Dan.
I have small children. I have my wife. The rest of my siblings. Well, my father just
All right.
passed, but my siblings and my mother. I'm not saying they got to fend for themselves because I'm not even in the same state anymore. I'm not
Yeah,
even in
if
Detroit no more.
God
right?
willing, those kids will
But
grow
here's-
up one day. They will go outside. They will see police officers. They will see
Mhm.
ICE agents. They will be run
Hold it
amok
back up.
because dad never did anything to
Zucchini.
stop
I
it.
haven't seen that one.
You're making it
before.
worse for your kids.
No, I'm not making. So all right. So I'm supposed to raise my children to fight against the establishment.
To fight evil, period.
All right, cool.
Immoral shit, period.
Okay, so at what point do we consider evil to be evil? Because at one point in time, we consider federal agents and police officers to be good people. So
It's-
when did that change?
Dancing.
Who is we? Who is we?
Hold on, I'm gonna get there.
When I get to talk, I'm going to describe exactly what
Yeah.
evil is too.
All of that.
Never
all
did.
of-
When someone breaks into our home, if we are of that ilk, if we call 911, are they good people or bad people?
we don't.
Nah,
I
I
can't
don't
talk
need this
about.
They're not
People
going to make
are
it there in time to help, bro.
The last
People
time-
try
the
to.
last time
However,
that-
I'm okay with whatever your moral shit is,
Mhm.
and your kids' moral shit is, because harming. I bet you that harming people who haven't harmed you will be on that list of things you're supposed to be against.
I pray for that day somebody do some dumb shit like that. But when it
Pop
comes
in.
down,
And when our house got broken into and I
Yeah,
called the
so-
cops, they tried. The first thing dude did is you took my license, figured out who I was, and then tried to do a fast one and to get me to admit that I had guns because I'm a felon. Like, so they're probably still the bad guys.
Pop in,
we just
Dan.
you
got
shouldn't
robbed.
say that on the internet. So I
So
had a
anybody
situ- I
can
had a-
feel free to engage with this. This is just for the audience, the port of clarification, because I would like people who are at least watching my channel, and I know that Tenth and I share a
Yes.
very similar audience. I would like for them to be informed. Fact of the matter is, your opinions and your feelings aside, once that ICE agent slammed that woman on the ground, he was committing assault. He no longer had any lawful duty that could be interfered with legally. That's just a legal fact. Whether or not it gets upheld in the courts or enforced by his fellow officers is a separate issue. Legally, it's already out the window. Morally, it's going to be a subjective decision for each person. But lawfully, that ICE officer was already beyond his duties and had already committed excessive force, and it was not a legal arrest.
Is it
Therefore,
legal to put your wife-
Peretti merely making incidental contact with him as a result of attempting to defend himself in the process is not interference by any stretch or imagination of the law. That's one. Two, the 1983 legal codes do not apply to federal agents. You
Listen,
cannot
hell if I
sue
have that GPT.
federal agents for violating your rights. All right, that's another thing I want to be out there. This is not opinion. Again, everybody has their feelings about how it should have been handled this way, that, and the other thing. I get it. But in reality, 1983 federal lawsuits apply to state and local officials. They do not
didn't even
apply
think
to
of
federal officers. The only remedy you have in the case of a federal officer is under what's called the Bevins Act. And the only reason the Bevins Act exists is because it's almost entirely impossible to sue a federal officer. They have qualified immunity, they have federal immunity, and their jurisdiction is considered to be outside of most courts. The Supreme Court since the 70s has refused to even to hear any of these cases, and to the point where recent rulings in the Supreme Court have determined that the Bevins Act shouldn't even exist because it's so completely useless. So that's just about that point of fact, where it seems to be a contention for people who want to have it both ways, whether or not Peretti was legally justified when he interfered, in quotes, with that woman's assault, I would call it, and I'm sure other people would call it an arrest. Those are just the facts, not my opinion.
There was no attempt to arrest at any point.
Right.
Correct.
Was that Dennison?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Benson.
Yeah.
You got a YouTube, bro?
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, you can
I'll
pop-
put it in the back. And put your link for me too.
hell of
Nah,
a-
you don't want to watch my channel. I'm trash, but I want yours.
I'm already subbed to Wilhelm and
I have
everybody
been
else here.
advertising Dan Man's channel for years, and you don't have this channel.
crazy. Right? So when it boils down to it, my position will always be the same. Leave these people the fuck alone. Let them do their job. If they wrong, they wrong.
No.
Let them be wrong.
Wrong.
Then by all means, go out in the street and fight against them.
No, because what you're gonna have, you don't.
That's a good idea. I think I may start doing that.
Please,
Going
by all
out-
means, go for it.
Going out and filming.
Hey,
Hey,
I'll
if
do
I
it.
can hold
I'll
them
do it.
accountable.
I'll do a show.
Yeah.
I'll do a show.
Yeah.
I'll do a show covering when Joe Cool decides to engage with a federal agent, and I hope nothing
Hey,
happens.
He does
I'll
all
do
the
a show
time.
Ted, do me a favor.
Yes.
Pull up my channel and pull up the last bit.
I don't know where your channel. I don't know how to find your channel. What are you talking about?
You want me to get the link? I'll get the
only
link.
got
Hang
I
on.
know.
I got it,
Small
babe.
heart.
I only
got it.
already had it open.
All right, the last video, you get everything you deserve. And you're lucky, Will, you get to see me engage with federal officers. This is great.
Oh,
And you also get a bunch of other questions answered. Who all gets shot, who all gets gas, whether it was deserved or not.
Did you get gassed in this video?
Several times at least.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are we already at the right spot? I think.
Why
we
you
are.
sound happy about that?
Turn the sound on.
No, I didn't sound.
Yeah, we don't hear nothing.
Same spot, same gates you just saw closing.
No, back it up, yo. Back up to the beginning. You missed some shooting or something, right? Maybe I'm wrong.
Beth knew the timestamps.
What's that tell you?
I don't think she does now.
Yeah, you gotta back it up. I see
Nope.
people.
Just go to the beginning and play it.
Yeah, go to the beginning. I want to see normal shit anyway. It's more normal in the beginning.
Excuse me?
You got credentials?
Is there such a thing? Who makes press credentials, bro?
So they're talking.
I know, so be quiet and let me film.
I'll make sure you're okay. We'll make sure you're all right. I need you to come
You're
up.
the same guy that just slammed him on the ground. He don't trust you anymore.
That's okay. He doesn't have to trust
He
me.
shouldn't trust you.
Well, you're not helping.
You're not helping, nigga. You the one slammed.
Hey. Yeah, wow.
I always feel ridiculous too when I do things and people are it's just like,
Y'all might be out here a lot, man. They just keep coming out, shooting people, and going back in.
That's the broad view one, Will.
I don't know how you keep your cool as well as you do.
Yeah, me either, bro. I'm gonna keep it real.
You should see my most recent cop watch video when I got stopped at a traffic stop, and I just started screaming at them hysterically. Am I being detained or am I free to go? And I freaked her out, and then she let me go.
One line keeps running through my head. When did obedience become patriotic? Hell of a trick, right? It's virtuous to look the other way when people are disappearing. It's virtuous to have soldiers in the streets and condone violence against unarmed crowds. And you're really virtuous. I mean,
This is the most victim shit I've ever heard in my life.
Good.
think they deserve every horrible thing that comes their way.
That was sarcasm, wasn't it, Joe?
It was sarcasm.
So how's it victim?
Joe doesn't know what sarcasm is.
No, I'm not good at. I got a third grade education. Y'all gotta forgive me.
So you know they got in the protesters' face here.
Wait,
Well, I'm gonna show you so they can let somebody through a side door.
y'all outside the ICE facility, right?
Yeah, this is where you
They,
protest.
no,
at.
they're in America, bro. They're in America. That's where they're at.
They in America outside the ICE facility, right?
Where we
in
supposed
America.
to protest? This is America.
Cool, go for it. I have no problem with it. You have the right to do so. It's your right
But
to
you
do
try to be sarcastic like they ain't supposed to be there.
No, I'm not. I'm asking just for clarification because it looked like they outside of a building that got bombed.
Okay. My bad.
They're ashamed of you.
Hell yeah, talk shit to me.
I know you have.
So they came all the way out there just to walk back. Stupid as fuck.
I'm finna tell you in the video what they came out there for. I'm out that way. I'm not protesting. I'm out there as a journalist.
Good thing they don't have whistles.
Can I tell you what I have a problem with this whole video about?
Yes, please pause. Yeah.
What the fuck was the point of coming out there for? If you wouldn't go do shit, why come out there?
Oh well, let the video play. Maybe you'll see.
Just a flex. Come on now.
I gotta slow it down a bit here. There's a lot going on. This entire show of force is a distraction to let employees through this side door.
Our fellow neighbors who betrayed us. Oath breakers. Oath breakers.
This is me filming in the background.
Why do you want to be hated? Why do you want history to remember you like they remember the Nazis? You will go down in history as the wrong side. You're not welcome here.
Man, you never know peace.
The emotional vomit is agitating.
I love it, man. I love it. I get swept up.
It's not over. Listen to the crowd.
Well, yours is entertaining, but
They
most
shit.
of this.
I went through that era. I did that shit before.
Didn't get to shoot this time.
Guy says you didn't get to shoot this time. They're all wearing masks. What's that tell you?
He's not doing shit. Come on.
He ain't doing shit. It gets better. My back is turned. Some guy on the roof is pointing his gun at.
He's not doing shit. Come on. He's not doing shit. 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 He's facing back. He's retired.
No, I'm sure I deserve that shit. And some patriot right now is Googling laws and rewinding the video to see what laws I broke. Check federal too, bro. This is a daytime shot of the same spot.
Wait, pause.
Yeah, pause it. Go ahead.
What's the attraction?
Why did they come out there? Now we in the daytime. What happened?
He told you they was trying to let somebody in the side door.
That's why they got shot at. This is the daytime. This is the very next day. Protesters go out there the next day. And I hope you were observant. They were all wearing masks. They didn't come out there day one wearing masks. They'd been shot and sprayed so much. They know just to protest, you must wear a mask now.
Stop.
All of them are
Wait,
not
no.
lawbreakers.
In that video that you just showed, I seen the federal agents come out and get in the protesters' face.
Yeah.
You said the reason why they got in the protesters' face is going to be showed. Now
Yeah.
we in
Oh,
the
you didn't
daytime.
see it?
No. What happened?
It was to let some guys through a side door. There were 3 workers, and they didn't want the protesters yelling at them, so they
Okay.
came outside and did all that to distract the protesters.
They pushed the crowd back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Don't you have any videos with trees in them?
One I do for sure, and shoes too. Yeah.
I'm trying to understand.
Will, it was a
point of it.
distraction so that none of these protesters
Do we
were
need to watch
wrapped.
more? Or are we good, Joe?
Well, no,
The
no.
guys
Fast
are trying
forward.
to
I want to
right.
see him shoot the crowd. Fast forward a bit. Just right past this. As soon as you get past this. Yeah, back up. We already been shot up. I want to see that these guys they shoot everybody. Yeah, this would be good, right? I don't know.
They're just following orders.
No. All right, this will do.
Smoke grenade, okay.
It's not smoke. It's chemical weapons.
Stop.
Pause.
Pushing them. Why are you pushing?
That's what I was about to say.
10th man, pause.
Pause. So the person that was sitting on the ground as he
Yeah.
was trying to get up, you seen that federal agent push him, right?
Yeah.
Dumb shit. Why are you putting your hands on him? Why are you putting your hands on him?
I will give you. Listen, they shouldn't have been sitting there. They were blocking the driveway. There's a truck coming up the street, but you can't shoot them and gas them and push them and all of that shit. There's a procedure to do it.
Absolutely. But
yeah.
my thing is this. This is why I said that I'm glad that Greg Bovino got out the way. And
That's
then
enough time.
Right, but this is my whole point, and I don't see why this is keep being pushed back. But I've already said multiple times that when it comes down to the way that ICE has been handling things, they have been escalating things, and there should be oversight. There should be better management. I don't know how many times I got to argue that point, but when it comes down to it, you're showing me this video to prove what?
To prove that that ICE, and you seem to think in your head because you keep calling them agitators and out there fucking with ICE, like you don't understand why a person would do that. These people have been fucking shot at gas. They gassed everybody in the fucking crowd that day.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This is, I want you to understand, you like it's confusing as to why these people want to stop ICE. You people are doing evil shit. Some people have a way of feeling how they want to feel
So
about
do,
it.
do you want my honest opinion on it?
Sure, I wouldn't want you to lie.
If you don't want to be gassed, take your ass home.
Yeah, I'll give you mine in return. I hope you have the courage.
Let them do their thing, right?
I hope you have the courage to go out there and fight for others the way you would want them to fight for you. When your day comes, I hope someone comes and helps you fight, and not just you and your fucking 2 kids, because your wife's at work. I hope someone comes.
I think he's going to have ISIS back.
I don't have
Will served his country, so you can't say that he didn't fight
Don't
for
tell
other
him.
people.
Don't tell him, Tootie. Don't tell him that I went and fucking put my blood in the goddamn sand for these motherfuckers to have the right to be able to do the shit.
You're
that
right.
they do.
You
Don't
should
tell
have never
him.
brought that up, Tootie.
The right to do shit he's telling them not to do to their face.
And that's why I said, Tootie, don't tell him. Because my
Never
thing is
brought
this.
that up.
My thing is this. I made the choice to go serve my country. At the end of the day, I brought bodies home, and I brought bodies and caskets home with a fucking flag on it. When it comes down to it, I don't care about this dumb shit because everyone has the right to protest. Absolutely. But I'm not the one that's going to be out here saying, well, these people are victims because they position themselves to be victims.
Thank you for killing some randos in another country that has nothing to do with people protesting here at home. We were telling us that we shouldn't stick up for ourselves here
You
at
felt
home.
some type of way about that. You joined the military. Can I ask, what was happening that made you put your life on the line and leave your family? What was so worthy a cause?
Excuse me, I'm talking like kids. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I have a question for him also.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm sorry. Whoa. You done.
And I appreciate you being here, Cellulite. And yeah, Dusty, I noticed in the back chat, we did this over here for a reason, but don't worry. And thank you for being here, Cellulite, and taking the flack.
Most
definitely. Yeah. And I hope you come back. I hope it won't be like this all the fucking time. I hope you do.
Denizens not always here.
Can I be honest with you?
Always
Can I be honest with you? This, although it was fun and exciting, I've been in places where it's been worse. Dusty, you've been there too. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he hangs in the slums often.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
I've never been in the military. I've just been.
You've been the worst actor on this panel so far.
Fife Club and Beach Sector.
After Joe, I have a question.
Yeah. My question, get out the way so Beth can ask hers. You didn't feel moved by the calls of the ICE agents doing what I thought was abusive, but something did move you so much that you left your family and took up guns to hurt people. What cause moved you like that?
I want to go kill people.
Sorry, what?
Because I wanted to go kill people. I'm
Yes,
giving him,
man,
I'm giving him a dumb answer. No, I wanted to serve my country because my father served, my grandfather served, my brother served. That's just something that my family did.
It's kind of vague. Go ahead, Beth.
So, where is the line that is going to have to come for you to defend your country on your own soil?
I'm gonna say this safely because it's on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Okay. Over the last 4 years, there was this whole entire. I'm saying this, so I want everybody to please read between the lines. What I'm saying. There was this whole entire movement where they was going after children. I'm gonna say that the safe way.
Yeah. Gotcha.
My line is.
Oh my God, you about to virtue signal on us. Can we get a line that's not so fucking obvious?
Okay, my line is simple. Adults have the ability to choose what they want to do, right, wrong, and or indifferent. But when you start including innocence, and I'm saying that in a different way, but I'm saying including. When you start including innocent people who can't defend themselves, that's where my line is.
Didn't they already do that?
What if I were to tell you that where I am right now, there are teenagers who, at the indoctrination or whatever of the adults around them, are beginning to post rhetoric onto their social media that's calling for unaliving and harming ICE agents.
Yeah,
which
we watched
is therefore going to put, and we're talking kids as young as 13, 14.
Wow.
So
This is going to put them in the line of fire. And I think there are some people who want that to happen because it looked, the whole good thing happened and the government hasn't been held accountable. Freddie happened. They still haven't done shit about ICE. Maybe if something happens to one of the kids, they'll do something about ICE. So, like, I mean, the kids are already getting set up to be in the line of fire.
I give you a personal situation. So, a family.
Hey, big dog, can I say something before you do that?
Yeah.
Can I get out of here before you do that, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you for coming.
That's my neighbor's house in the background for everybody who think I live with my neighbors. But hey, Tim, man, I appreciate you having me on here. I apologize to the audience, man. Shout out to y'all for telling me I was too loud at one time. I get real passionate about these things. Shout out to everybody on the panel, man. I'm gonna still be listening in the audience, but I got to go in the house and take a shower. I got to be in the gym in the morning, man. Appreciate y'all for real, man.
Come back. Nice meeting you.
Peace.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
Somebody post this link.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it done.
A family member of mine start believing into a whole lot of political rhetoric,
Yeah.
and they took a weapon to school.
Uh,
And when they took this weapon to school, it was because a teacher was in more ways than one anti-woke. And this teacher would not go along with calling them by their pronouns and all this, that, and the other, and the whole thing. So this family member of mine had the intentions to go up there and do something about this teacher with this weapon. So when I understand, and I get what you're saying about indoctrination, but this goes way deeper than what's just happening now. We have been indoctrinated in this country since, well, fuck this country. We've been indoctrinated in this world since the dawn of time, since the beginning of man.
Sure.
And it won't never stop because propaganda is always going to be a thing that's popular.
Sure.
My line is that when that situation happened with my family member, and I asked my family, what the fuck made you do this dumb shit? Oh, because this person, he doesn't believe in addressing us by our pronouns. I said, but that's your choice to do that. That's not his. He's not obligated to address you how you want to be addressed. And he said, well, that's not how you treat a human being. I said, so you are a human
that's
being.
crazy.
I said, you are a human being, but help me understand this. I said, your morals and values and what you believe in is not what they believe in. So that means that they should lose their life just because of what you believe in? He says, well, what I believe in matters. That's where I have a problem.
Is this a young person then? Yeah, you did say good to school, so they're young.
So I
Still
mean,
loony.
our children are already being put in the line of fire here. I mean, if this shit breaks out into the government is banging down your door, wants to have very intimate tags on you, your family, your children, your friends, your community, and this turns into something really that bad, do you have what it takes to step up and defend your country against your country?
Well, this is
clearly
why I'm,
not.
this is why I'm conservative, because I believe in small government. I believe in, well, actually, I don't even want no government. I don't want the only thing I want government to do is just to run the damn country, leave me the fuck alone. Let me raise my dog, fuck my wife, raise my kids, and just be alone. That's it. I don't want government come knocking on my door, ask me no damn questions. I don't even like when police come ask me questions, even when they just want to know something about the neighborhood. Get the fuck on. I don't need to talk to you motherfuckers. But in a situation like what they're describing, would I ever step up to fight against my country if I needed to? Absolutely. But right now, I don't see that because
it's not there yet.
What I'm seeing is that
No, it's there. It just depends on what type of fighting.
This is a 180-degree political climate that we're living in versus 4 years ago. 4 years ago, there was, I'm gonna say this because it's YouTube. The only thing that needed to happen in those last 4 years was they needed to drag a kid on stage and then everybody partake in doing something to that kid. That's what it would have made everybody flip script during those 4 years. But you got to understand, as a conservative, just because I believe different or because I have different political perspectives, I was being told that, you know, amongst a myriad of things, that I can't have an opinion. I shouldn't even breathe, nor should I have children just because I don't believe in what other people believe in. To me, that's crazy. And then to even witness how children was partaking in this. Oh, you're an N-word, not based on race. I'm talking about what they used to call, you know, the people over there in the country that did them things to them Jews. Oh. You're an N-word. Okay. You're this, you're that.
Yeah,
it's just like, how?
Drop your pants.
Yeah.
Hi, cleaner.
Can someone translate for me?
Yahtzee. He's saying that they were
Yahtzees. Yahtzee with an N.
Oh, so gotcha.
Just because I don't believe in what the last administration was doing by trying to turn this country and this world into the Rainbow Coalition and the Brigade of Gay Frogs, I'm not down with that. And that makes me against the country, where I, as a fourth-rate citizen, is being considered less than. That doesn't make sense to me. Now, I've made this
argument. Can I steel man your argument for just to see if I know where you're coming from?
Go ahead.
Basically, and I would, if this is the case, so obviously there's some projection here. What I'm hearing is this is not the time to fight because nobody's on the right side. You got the only fighting that's going on is some bullshit propaganda that's, you know, one face, the left hand of evil fighting the right hand of evil, and mostly just for sport and fun. The
problem is this. You have the right saying that the left is evil. You have the left saying that the right is evil. You have people pushing their own propaganda because they want to be right and they want to be heard, rather than being
And they're all full of shit and not worth fighting with, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. But here's the thing, though. Something is worth fighting for. Propaganda is not worth fighting for.
Yeah, I agree with you.
When it comes down to you don't have a right to speak just because you don't believe in what we believe in, I have a problem with that. When someone wants to silence me just because I don't want to participate in their literal thinking, that's bullshit.
Just out of curiosity, are you aware that the situation was exactly the same in the 80s, except the parties were switched as far as like the people, the roles were reversed?
Go back further, 60s, the 50s, the 40s, the 30s.
For real.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So,
yeah.
You understand? In 2015, 2016, 2017, they had this thing called woke. And we all know what woke was then, but the problem was that's not originally what woke was. In the 1930s, woke was
being aware of,
I can see. Yeah.
Like
being aware of racial discrimination. That's what woke was.
Structural injustice.
Right. Then you had this thing called Black Lives Matter, which started out with good intent. Then they got absorbed by the Rainbow Coalition and the Brigade of Gay Frogs. Now no one talks about Black Lives Matter.
And I would say that was definitely a COINTELPRO operation, just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
But then here you are in the 60s, you had this dude by the name of Martin Luther King who was a piece of shit. And Martin Luther King accepted money from the Democrats just to push black people into the Democratic Party, and they told them either you vote blue or you get Jim Crow. So which one is it? And now you have black people to this day.
Well, that sounds like you.
Let me finish. Now you have black people to this day saying that to be black means being Democrat. Why? Why are we not allowed to question that? Why do we have to be a part of something just because of our skin color or what we believe in? How come we just can't be our individual selves? So Dusty is a white man. That means that he has to be a Republican. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
Well, no one up here is going to argue that shit. In fact, I'm about to argue you. Why are you a conservative? Are you a Republican? Did you vote Trump? You a Trump fan?
So in 2000, well, let me
that
make sure I
sounds
got this
like
right.
the long way for a Dodge.
Let me make sure I got this right. I voted for Obama the first time because he was black, because I was stupid. When I
was Trump running?
No.
Okay, so that was my question.
Got you. But you asked when did I start voting Republican? In 2009, when I joined the military, I started doing research on politics and these political parties. When Trump ran the first time, I voted for him. When he ran the second time, I voted for him. When he ran the third time, I voted
that was
for
my
him.
question. Thank you. So that was just so I could say, aren't you participating in the madness that you talking about? Both sides are just as crazy with all that bullshit. You are put the side that Pam Bondi come out and saying crazy shit. FBI says crazy shit. You're supporting that side now.
Joe Cool, I need you to understand something. I hear what you're saying. You're saying that I'm supporting Pam Bondi and all this and the other.
By voting for Trump, yes.
Hold on. You got to understand, for 4 years, that they was pushing a rainbow coalition and a gay narrative.
I understood it when you said the first time. We thought that was horrible.
So why would you think I would go with a party that is now showing black people that they never gave a fuck about them? Now
I didn't say nothing about. Are you asking me why do I think you go Democrat? I'm not assuming such a thing.
Joe, but you painted you dressed your question up by saying you're following Pam Bondi. I'm not following people who's out here saying that either you be gay or you don't play.
I'm not saying nothing about those. I am talking about the people who you choose to follow. Listen, I'll grant you those people are sick, crazy, and insane.
Right.
So let's check the people who you decide to follow. I like to pursue that. Trump, sick, crazy, insane. Suddenly, apparently, you don't have a problem with it.
Sick, crazy, and insane after a whole entire president that was non-visible throughout his whole entire presidency.
Why are we talking about fucking Obama and Biden?
I'm not talking about Obama. I am talking about Biden. But if you're going to question my politics and my political beliefs, then I'm going to question yours. You don't think that's the way that this works?
Yes, I thought I told you. I don't believe in those cats. I think they're crazy. Why even bring them up as a reference when conversing with me?
But Joe, this is what you have to understand. Your political party told me
I don't have a political party. Why do you keep putting that on me?
Okay, so when it came time to vote, who did you vote for?
Nobody.
Congratulations. So if
I
you
wouldn't
didn't
participate in the madness. Why are you?
Stop. So you didn't vote at all?
No. Actually,
so why are you upset about how? If you didn't vote at all, why are you upset about how things?
There's no way this guy's doing this right now.
Yes, he is.
I know, right?
What the fuck? If you didn't vote, why are you worried about how politics work?
Hold on. How old are you?
I'm sorry.
Because
how old are you?
I was born in '89. I'm 36.
Oh,
About to be
my God,
37. Actually,
Because
within a week.
it's just weird to hear the same arguments like a million times. If you don't vote, then you didn't take part in the political.
You know where,
Especially from an intelligent person.
Hey, 10th
Or
man,
an
you
adult,
know
period.
where, hey, 10th man, you know where I got this from?
That was just
Yes,
default positions
Fox.
You know where? No, I didn't
I'm
get it from
kidding.
Fox.
That was
Actually,
a joke.
I
That
got
was
you.
a joke.
from
I got-
Massa. Massa
Nope.
told you got to take part in your own beating.
You're not wrong, but here's the thing. I learned this from my Democratic grandfather. This motherfucker was upset at me because he was like, it's time to go vote. I'm like, great. He was like, yeah, you better vote Obama. I said, what do you mean better vote Obama? Why do I need to vote Obama the second time? And he was like, because that's what we do. I said, well, what if I don't want to vote? Well, if you don't want to vote, then you just another nigga in the street and you ain't got shit to say about politics.
I don't know. It's no longer his fault.
Well, but you can't ask me for a point of reference.
Yeah,
and I
but
give
he
you a
didn't
point of
know any
reference.
different. He didn't know any different.
Right. So when it comes down to it,
But
this
you
is
do know
what,
different.
But wait, this is
Yeah,
what I grew up in.
and you tried twice. You experimented twice now with Trump. So now next time you're not going to vote for either party, right?
You know now.
I'm going to vote for the party that follows the Constitution.
That ain't
No,
that ain't a
no,
thing.
There's no such thing.
You, with the Green Party?
So wait. Now we get down to this, right? In the last administration, would you say that they follow all the constitutional laws?
No,
Oh, goodness, no.
neither of them.
Neither. You can keep going back, and we're gonna say
Each administration is worse than the one before.
Right,
It
because
escalates in one direction.
This is a multi-faction mafia criminal organization that operates outside of any law.
Ultranational.
How you like them Epstein files?
Right.
AI slop.
Only fire will fix this.
But my thing is this. This is how I look at it. There was a party that was trying to get us into a war that was unnecessary. This is my beliefs. I'm not saying about what I've seen. My belief is there was a party that was trying to get us in some shit that we didn't need to be in. There was a party that was literally putting us as American citizens as second to third and fourth grade class citizens. That was trying to reestablish their new voting base, which was supposed to be all of these immigrants that they brought in, and they was putting us on the back burner. And as
That's both sides.
As I've been paying attention to government, as I've been looking at this shit for forever, I'm seeing that everything that I've heard back then, back in 2008, was a fucking lie.
True.
I'm paying
And,
attention.
but it's both sides are playing you from different angles.
But here's the
The
thing.
right wing and the Republicans are supporting the international corporations who are creating the legislation and the financial incentive to import these people.
To
The
do all of
Democrats
this.
do it for the votes.
I need you guys. I need us to be president, and you guys be as cabinet for me, please, so that I can go to America and not be trapped in Hell Canada anymore. Thank you.
I need to go get some cigarettes because y'all make me need to smoke them out.
I think we need a grift break, though, for sure. It's about that time.
Yeah.
I don't know how Beth is feeling
link
right
up
now.
there,
If she's
Beth.
up to it.
Least you can do.
All right, hang on. I gotta calm down because I get all nervous and shy.
She's shy when she does her sexy voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so glad you've come out to watch our show this evening, and we're glad we could bring you this riveting content. We would appreciate it if you would show your appreciation by sending 5, 10, maybe $20 to your host, the 10th man. He's done a lot of work to get all of these great people together to entertain you this evening. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to hit that like button and please sub to all the channel creators on the panel. Thank you.
People have been very generous lately. I can't complain at all. I forget
Take me
who
down,
donated
goddammit.
earlier. Oh yeah, I know who.
Take me
Oh,
down.
sorry. I forgot.
Yeah, shout out to the donos. I don't know if you
I
guys
get
want me to say your
nervous.
name or
I have
not,
to
but
calm down.
Oh, you were able to check, buddy?
I get alerts. So
Oh, good. So you
I
should be
logged
doing
into that email.
That's good.
Yeah, and thank you to everybody. I much appreciated.
Ask and ye shall receive, denizen.
Was it good for you, Denizen?
This was my favorite panel I've done for a very long time. Just because
been a
I
great
got to
panel.
because I got to finally meet Jay after all this time. I never thought that I would ever meet the guy. No, but I was watching him when I wasn't doing YouTube. right? And like, in all honesty, I gotta tell you, I had some really bad times, especially when Joe Cool was being a dick, and his inspirational speeches kind of made me feel not so alone.
Wilhelm, can you drop your channel link in the back, please, so I can start blasting us up here?
Well, I'm gonna leave it. I'd like to get into what you think about the cops, and I know you've told me, but I'd like to ask a few questions about
I'm
it.
here. I'm here.
But I got to tell you, there's one I don't know, a place I still haven't reconciled yet with your beliefs. You were willing to fight for your country. I'm down, calm down. That was quotation marks. Fight for your country and go over there and kill people. Blah blah blah.
Did
and
we
over
establish
here
that?
we did, but over here you only fight for if someone attacks your family. The rest of your country, if they're in peril and being fucked up, unless you've made the exclusion, unless they're a minor. It's outside of that. Anybody else, you will not fight for your country. It's just you and your family. See the split in logic there?
2D, I need your channel link too, please.
Okay. You said, do I see that there's a split in my logic? No, I don't see how there's a split in my logic.
I don't know. Something made you say, I'll fight for my country. And you literally meant it with guns and everything.
Absolutely.
And then when you come back and I ask you, will you fight for your country? It sounds like your response is no,
So,
I'll only
here's
fight
the-
for me and my family.
Here's the thing, right? When I look at the state that the country is in right now, you know what? I mean, I'm glad that you brought this up. When I look at the state that the country is in right now, everybody's on bullshit, right? I'm not about to go out here and fight for a group of people that feel like they're being wrong just because they feel like they're being wrong.
Why fight for that shitty group? You can't find no purpose to fight for it. Don't tell me all the 87 billion people. I agree. There's a bunch of shit I wouldn't fight for either. I'm wondering, when is it that you do fight? You don't have to go out and shoot motherfuckers, but you got to stand up at some point for your country if you're the same guy that did it overseas.
At the state that the country is in right now, why are there American citizens fighting against federal agents? Let me ask you that question.
Well, you'll answer. You'll dodge my question to ask me a question, unless somehow my answer.
I was trying
lays
to
down
answer
this
your
path.
question, but you felt the need to cut in, so no problem. But at the current state and climate in the country, why are these American citizens getting in the way of these federal agents?
Many of them are out there, so there'd be many different reasons. From everything from the guy who's George Soros just put a check in his pocket, to the lady who left her kids because she really believes it's a cause, to some dude who thinks it needs to be filmed and preserved in history, and so people can see for themselves what's going on. Different reasons.
Those are individual reasons. What would you, in your opinion, what would you say the majority overall reason would be?
The majority reason is because ICE is hurting people.
Fair point. Now, in the midst of ICE hurting people, who are these people protecting?
Wow, I damn near forgot my question at this point.
What do you mean by these people?
I'm sorry. Go back. Yeah.
You mean the
No.
protesters?
Ask again, because I was trying to.
Why are the protesters fighting against ICE, why are the protesters protesting against ICE?
I told you, because they're doing violent things.
Okay, so who are the protesters? What is
Because when they came for me, there was no one left to stand.
Okay, so ICE is out there doing their job. Which is their job is what? What is
their job? Is not to do violent things.
No, their job, right? Why is ICE out there? We're tap dancing around why ICE is there.
You talking about the real reason or the stated reason?
The real reason. What's the real reason?
The real reason is to get people angry and to protest so that they can get Americans used to being policed by the military, and that so they can further drive a wedge between the two programmed sides in American politics. That's the real reason.
So
they're literally domestic. They're literally domestic terrorists.
Other than propagandist narrative, which I appreciate you.
that was reality. I understand that you're too immature to understand it at this point. Give us some time, you might get there.
Got you. So when you stop sucking dick and we can actually get there, then maybe we can get there. But you like to tap dance around the subject.
I'm already there. I answered your question. I asked you whether you wanted the really grown-up reason or the stated reason. You wanted the little baby boy stated reason.
That's the directive narrative. So ICE is there.
That's reality. It's not my fault that you can't embrace it.
ICE is there.
And don't ask the question if you're just going to tell us. Just tell us next time. You wasted all that time to tell me I suck dicks. What
Yes,
a
you do suck.
queer.
You
So
do
just
suck. You
skip over your homo bullshit next time and
Dick
get to
is
the
like
point.
the whole entire reason.
Just skip over the homo bullshit next time and get to your point.
This whole entire time you've been quiet. You had a
Just
dick
skip
in your mouth.
over
was
the
just a
fucking
courtesy
homo
from me.
bullshit.
This whole entire
Yes,
time.
he asked me to let you bullshit. Now the courtesy has ended. Now who's fucking yelling over who now?
Pause.
Have a dick in your mouth. Now
Hey, Will, just 1 second. Just want to let you know. And so I see everybody seems to like you and Tat likes you and you seem pretty cool and everything. This is the issue. Is I usually allow people to go down this road until they realize after the stream is over that I'm gay and married to a man. Like I did with Rob Noor on Speakeasies, and then he's like, "Oh, I didn't end up sorry to the gay community." So just FYI.
Gotcha. But 10th man,
I know, but it's a lot of
even when I learned this over on Uncle Tom's, I've been doing that about you. You didn't need to remind me about that. But here's the thing. ICE is there because they are there to get these illegal immigrants. That's why they're there.
What a bunch of shit.
You said wrong.
And they're in the streets shooting like normal random white people. They're people who don't even look like they're from another country.
People should get the fuck out their way there. Period.
And this is the real you.
I can't believe this is happening.
Everybody who disagree with you is sucking dicks, and everybody should just get out of ICE's way when they're shooting random citizens. We're at Philosophical Bedrock again for the audience because talking to this motherfucker is like talking to a goddamn brick motherfucking wall.
Got you.
For the audience, rewind it, play it again, hear what he has to say. That's his real opinion. The rest of the shit is tap dancing nonsense. You ask him a question over here, he asks you a question in response. You ask him a question over there, he asks you a question in response.
Yeah.
Dude is all over the place. But at the end of the day, get the fuck out of ICE's way, and if you don't like it, go suck some dicks in the corner.
Yes, get out of their way. If you're going to sit back and complain about you positioning yourselves in front of ICE, and then you're going to complain about the treatment that you're going to get.
Nobody's complaining. The man died for it. He's the real hero. You went to a country that had nothing to do with us and killed some people for no reason. Watch your fellow Americans get killed for no fucking reason, defending nothing. Defending nothing except a murderous regime, which is known as the largest terrorist organization on the face of the planet. You did nothing and you accomplished nothing. And now that the war has actually come home to you on your own streets, you got no skin in the game. You got nothing to say. That's stupid. I'm just gonna get out the way. All y'all should get out the way. I'm not gonna stand up for shit. And the whole time you talking, I'm just gonna scream into my microphone because I'm a real man and you suck dick.
From time to time,
when it comes down to it, it's dumb
let him
motherfuckers who
go
audibly
and then
cannot
take your
express themselves because naturally they are natural dick suckers and they want to defend illegal aliens. If you don't like the way that ICE is treated, you get the fuck out of ICE's way.
American
Now, I'm gonna take the
citizens.
screen y'all off
No
of you. I can't
aliens
hear
were hurt in
anyone
the
because
filming
things
of
won't
this
shut the
video.
fuck up. But
Just
when it comes down to it, that's the fucking problem. I can't hear shit you saying because you're just talking and you're on fucking mute. Now we get back to the adult fucking conversation, and we can have the fucking conversation. If you don't like the fucking way you're being treated out by ICE, get the fuck out of their way. Other than that, that bitch want to complain somewhere else down the.
Take a break. Just 2 seconds. Just take a breather. No one can even hear either one of these at this point. Just screaming. Now I'm bring you both back up.
Wait.
Okay.
Before I bring them up,
What?
I'm saying good night. I want to go to bed.
Have a good
Perfect
day. I'm
timing,
down
man.
very
I heard
soon.
that shit.
I love you guys.
Love you,
now
Beth.
you can bring
Very
them up, and I'm gonna say good night to them, and then
Donate
I'm
to
running the
10th
fuck
man,
away.
Denizen, and Beth. Yes. All right.
Bring them both, gentlemen. Hang on.
We could mostly only hear Denizen. All right, go ahead, Beth.
It's been a pleasure this evening, Wilhelm, Denizen.
No problem.
Much respect to you both. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Mhm.
So I hope
Me
you
too.
have a blessed evening. And a
I'll
great
be there in a
Good
minute.
night,
Beth. Night.
Good night, chat. Much love to you guys. Mwah.
Later.
See you tomorrow.
This nigga said I'll be there in a minute. That nigga ain't playing no
So
game.
we could only hear Denizen doing that, so you go ahead, Will.
Look,
We
you
heard
guys,
everything you
please.
said Denizen, but we couldn't hear you. Would drown him right out. So go
Please
ahead.
take
He said I was sucking dicks like 10 times.
It'll be
Heard
okay.
that.
You'll be
Will,
all right.
you had a point. Will,
My point is this: when it comes down to it, ICE is there to get these illegals.
Back down. Now you're yelling at us.
My
You gotta
bad.
take
Let
your
me
mic back to regular. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta take the
Hold
stream.
on, bro.
Give me a second. I got it.
What happened to the fucking side by side?
I got it. All right, is that better now?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Say something,
So,
Rocky.
Yep.
so I'm sorry. You want me to say something?
Rocky Shepherd, say something.
Hey, what's going on?
What up?
Go
Yo,
ahead.
So my point is, ICE is out there to get these illegals, and these American citizens keep putting themselves in the way of ICE. My thing is, get out the fucking way. It's just that damn simple. If these people are American citizens when ICE snatches them up, then these motherfuckers need to be held accountable. It's just that damn serious. It's just that damn simple. Other than that, there's lots of people that's in this country that is doing things to American citizens, and these are the people that y'all defending. When you look at people like Dakar Thompson, who got brutally violated and deleted by an illegal alien, you look at someone like Laken Riley, you look at all of these multitude of people who have lost their lives and been violated by these illegals. Why are y'all defending these people? They're not even
Which
supposed to be in this
which of those incidents got you to go out and protest that you were against?
nobody up here defended any of those people. Since we're allowed to interject, he's just bullshitting.
Oh, so Dakar Thompson isn't a real story?
I don't even know who that is. So how am I defending them?
It's a black lady that was
No, you don't have to tell us. That's the
raped
second
and
part.
deleted by an illegal alien.
It doesn't matter. I'm not up here defending that person's murder. You just claimed I did.
No,
you
I
made
didn't
that
say-
up. You
I
pulled
didn't
it out of
say
your
you
ass.
were. I didn't say you were. Again, this
And
is
there
how
are
you're-
no
this is
illegal
how you're not-
aliens in this scenario.
This is how you're not listening. So I said,
I'm
ICE is
listening
here-
fine.
ICE is here to get these illegal aliens out.
Not in
People
any
are
of the cases we're
No,
talking
we heard
about.
that part. Yeah.
There's no
We heard
illegal
that part.
aliens
You
in
don't just
any
have
of
to
these
repeat the
instances.
same part.
So
You're talking about
I
some other
believe-
shit
I
that nobody
believe,
knows what
Joe,
you're talking
I believe,
about.
Joe, I believe your question was,
Yeah.
Joe.
If
I
you-
believe
yeah.
your question was,
Which
Damn.
one of these incidents motivated you enough where you went out and protested? I need to know what moves you. I'm still asking the same
nah,
question.
I haven't been in no protest.
Okay. When you do outside of protests, when you think the government, the police, someone is out of line, how is it that you respond? What do you do? Do you
Concerning
call
me?
you? No. When you think, wait, no. I was talking about concerning citizens. Your government's turning tyrannical. It hasn't touched your door yet. Nothing outside of touching your door will move you.
Then people need to band together. They need to challenge the legislation. They need to change the laws. They need to vote. They need to put someone in there who best serves their interests. Simple.
I think the answer to my question is what you do is you vote, and that's all you do.
No, I vote and I vote and I speak. What do you mean?
Vote harder,
speaking.
man.
Vote harder. Yeah. You gotta vote at a maximum level. No, you gotta pay attention because
But-
a lot of people vote based on their feelings and their emotions, right?
Well. Have
You don't
you
know
ever
the
met
thing,
Rocky? Have you ever met
Oh, yeah,
Rocky
you'll
Shepherd?
No, I haven't. What's
All
up,
right.
Rock?
So this
Hey,
is the
y'all.
problem. Yes.
I need to dip out too.
All right,
Dip
Tootie.
early.
Have a good night, Tit.
Thanks for coming up, Will.
No
Thanks
problem.
for having me at 10.
Good night.
Hey, y'all.
Night, baby.
This is the issue.
Night,
Is
y'all.
when the things that you're saying make Rocky Shepherd sound logical and well reasoned, that's an issue.
What's wrong with Rock? What
Last
did he do?
time he was up here, he showed me the anarchist.
Yo,
cookbook.
shout out to Gambetti.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Hey, Will, I'm in that mood. Will, I'm in that mood. I'll continue to fuck with your
Well,
philosophy.
before
here.
we do, I want to show you this. So,
What's this?
does anybody know about this?
Scare cops.
I'm just going to show you a couple quick clips, right?
In the
Like
space
last
of
one.
about 2 minutes, Johnny Hurley became three things: a bystander,
It's not
a
loading
hero,
for me.
and a threat. At least through the eyes of
There
the
it
people
goes.
who came to save the
Hold
day.
on.
Old Town Arvada is the kind of tragedy that feels impossible until you watch it for yourself. And then you realize exactly how thin the line can be between bravery and misidentification, between protection and panic, and between a lawful gun owner.
This guy looks familiar.
Stuff.
What's that?
He looks familiar.
This is Audit the Audit, the guy who started Audit the Audit, John Lang. This is his John Lang channel. Just hold on. I'm just going to
okay.
give you guys a couple of updates, just a few things here.
and pissed off about the lack of accountability in policing, but perhaps none more so than 59-year-old Colorado resident Ronald Troicki. Ronald called the city of Arvada home, and by all accounts, he never really caused very many problems with the community. He was arrested for a minor assault charge back in 1992 and a DUI in 1994, but that was the extent of his criminal record. But between 2019 and 2021, Ronald developed a deeply rooted hatred for the police. And it is my opinion that he was likely also suffering from some kind of undiagnosed mental illness. It has been widely reported.
And this right there, what he just said, is why people in the First Amendment community have a bad taste in their mouth about Audit the Audit and John Lang, because where he goes, well, this guy was obviously mentally ill. No. He got pushed past the breaking point, and then he went Rambo, and you're trying to say he's mentally ill, but watch.
That Ronald's hatred for the police.
Real quick.
Watching anti-police.
He also used to give like B's and C's and D's to cops beating the shit out of people and arresting them for no reason.
I know. Oh, I don't
want to. Now he gives
that.
straight F's all the time for somewhere out of somewhere, you know?
Well, the weird thing is he somehow puts the police and the citizens on the same level, as if it's the citizen's job to know how to stop resisting when you're not resisting. Like, it's a weird thing.
Videos online and becoming increasingly isolated after his family moved away from the area. And on June 7th of 2021, that hatred reached a new level.
So did everybody catch that part? Everybody blamed his consumption of police activity video. Right, so that's the next thing that's going to be terrorism, right?
I mean, it's sort of true.
Ronald confronted 3 Arvada officers who were attempting to trespass a homeless man from the local library.
You'll know it when I ask you for it. I'm going to film you guys, okay? Okay? Because you're sovereign citizens. That's why I'm filming you. Every movement a sovereign citizen makes, every word they speak needs to be filmed. Because you guys are terrible people, man. Not all of you are, but there's too many that are no good, so we have to assume all of you.
I remember this shit.
I figured that would be fun. Don't speak to me. No more.
Sound like Underground Honor.
He's the guy who was the pew pew guy.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole point of this. Watch.
Thing disappears. You guys don't have body cams. Why is that? Are you guys stuck?
What I'm pointing out here is that the police are the common denominator in the issues with this. Watch.
This was Ronald's first time confronting police officers directly, and the video abruptly cuts off after about a minute. The officers you see here are Officer Craig Brownlow, Officer Sterling Boom, and Officer Michael Hall. Remember these guys because they'll become very important to the story here in a moment. In the days following the interaction, Ronald sent text messages to his friends and family saying that the interaction had, quote, set him on fire, and that he was angry and upset by how the officers treated him. 2 weeks later, on the afternoon of June 21st, 2021, Ronald called his brother and told him that he, quote, can't do this no more, and he complained that the police weren't taking him seriously. Ronald's brother could sense that something was wrong with him, and as soon as he got off the phone with him, he made a call to the Arvada Police Department to request a welfare check. Just before 1 p.m., Officer Gordon Beasley was dispatched to the welfare check. But by the time he got there, Ronald had already left his house. After he was unable to make contact, Officer Beasley was dispatched to a new call about a suspicious person walking around the town square making weird noises and approaching young women. What Officer Beasley didn't know at the time was that he was walking into an ambush that Ronald had been planning. The goal was to take out as many officers as he possibly could, and it was all captured on surveillance footage. Officer Beasley arrived back at the town square just after 1:30, and Ronald can be seen on surveillance footage pulling into a parking lot just as the officer reaches the square. Ronald exited his truck with a 12-gauge shotgun in hand and began jogging in the officer's direction.
Mass shooting in Arvada.
And then the other guy from the beginning stops him and then gets shot by the cops. We'll just watch a few more seconds.
Is now taking police to court. Her son, Johnny Hurley, took down a gunman who had just killed a police officer in Arvada's Old Town Square last year.
An officer shot and killed him. They were found justified in their shooting, saying that they had no way to know that Hurley was actually a good guy with a gun. Well, now his mother, Kathleen Bullen, has filed a lawsuit against police for the unlawful use of deadly force.
Johnny did what the police were supposed to do. He heard the call. He knew help was needed. He ran toward the danger, assessed the situation.
So I think I missed the part. Well, let's just see.
And while he was on the run, and when he took out the shooter, following his training, he did what he was supposed to do, disarm the person who was down.
Contrary to District Attorney King's findings, the lawsuit alleged that Johnny's shooting was not justified and that Officer Brownlow's actions were entirely unreasonable under the circumstances. The lawsuit emphasized the fact that Officer Brownlow observed Johnny for 11 seconds, during which time he presented no threat to anyone and failed to issue any verbal commands before deciding to shoot. The lawsuit also noted that Johnny was standing still and that all the witnesses on the scene could clearly see that he was trying to disable Ronald's weapon. The suit went on to allege that the department and the city failed to properly train their officers on the use of deadly force, and this put the city of Arvada in a difficult position. On one hand, the DA had already ruled.
Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Also, the cops sat in the police station for quite some time and wouldn't go out and do anything. The same thing as Uvalde all over again. It's the same thing. It's that we don't need police and we don't need the government. They serve no legitimate purpose.
And this is, can I refer back to my earlier point? This is why I don't trust police. A personal incident of mine. I was lied on by police. That's what really started this off for me. I had to go to court about an incident that the police tried to draw up about me. And when the judge started reading through the damn case and started going through the facts, the judge looked at the police officer, was like, why the fuck is he even here? You see what I'm saying? Yes. That's where my distrust of the police came. Not to mention all of the.
Did they get you for contempt of cop?
I'm sorry?
Did they get you for looking at them?
No.
Did you ever see that one where the young they're like teenagers, they're like high school, and they're standing on the road, and the cop jumps out of the car and says, "Why you mad dogging me?" No.
So here's what happened. And I still have the video too. I was working at a homeless shelter, and this guy comes up. This guy came. The police dropped him off at the homeless shelter. Which, as I start telling you the facts, that's easily crazy. You'll understand why I got off. The police was called to go pick this guy up for domestic disturbance at his house. He was drunk. It was like -10 degrees outside in the middle of winter in Detroit. The police was supposed to take him down to the jail or to the lockup. They didn't. They brought him to the homeless shelter. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I was sitting at the desk. The guy, who was working the door, he was supposed to search him properly. When there's a reason I'm saying this. When he lets the guy in, he comes to the desk. I sign him in. I give him a chair. Cool, no problem. But the problem is, it's -10 degrees outside, and this guy's off a bottle and a half of tequila. As he starts warming up, that alcohol starts hitting him. He gets acting crazy in the building. We put him out. I go outside to smoke a cigarette. The guy is laying on the floor. I don't mind showing y'all the video. I think, I can show y'all the video right quick. Give me a second. Let me pull it up.
Sure, I can do it if you want to. Just give me a link and a timestamp or whatever. But if you want to do it, whatever way you want to do it, bro.
It's not uploaded nowhere. I'll just screen share.
No, that's good. Yeah,
I'll just screen share. It's easy.
I'm not going to be live much longer.
Gotcha. So, go here.
If you're going live after this, I'll raid you or whatever you want to do.
Nah, I'm about to go in the bed with the whack big homie.
Yep.
All right. So go here. Type in this. It's in this folder. Media. There it is right there. All right, so I'm going to share my screen.
Yep.
Right here. All right, you can go ahead and put it up.
You know they hire dumb people to be cops, right?
Yes, purposely, Rocky. We know that. Yeah.
Of course. So there's no audio purposely.
Okay.
So I'm outside. That's me standing at the door.
Yep.
And the guy, if you can see this little bit of movement right here in the back, I don't know if you see me watching the screen. That's the guy we just put out.
Sounds like
I'm standing at the door smoking a cigarette. Now,
loading a gun.
What I didn't know is that he had a knife. No one knew he had a knife because the guy who searched him at the door didn't search him properly. So anyway, we put him out. A police chase goes past. My car is like, I'm gonna pause the video. From where I'm standing directly from me, there's my car right there. A police chase had just flew past, and I was just looking like, damn, these motherfuckers better not hit my car. Anywho, the guy was talking shit to me. I'm like, yeah, whatever, bro. You can see right here. He reaches in his coat and he pulls out a knife. This is what they tried to take me to jail for what I'm about to do to him. He comes up.
He's about to rush you, yeah.
He tried to stab me in the neck. I went up under the knife, grabbed him, took him down to the ground.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of him, broke his jaw.
Happens.
Here's the problem with all of this. I didn't know that he was a ward of the state.
Too bad.
So when I came back to work 3 days later, the police was at my job. They pressed charges against me because
keep playing it though.
I've broken.
No.
This is the end of the video.
Okay.
This is it. So the police, they came, they was like, oh, we here for Mr. Will, all this, that, and the other. Put me in handcuffs, took me down. Cool, no problem. Get in front of a judge. The judge was like, all right, so let me understand this. So y'all pressing charges against him because he defended himself? No, that we pressing charges against him because he assaulted this man. So my attorney was like,
in the process of defending himself.
Right. So my attorney
was like, are you in California?
This was in Detroit, Michigan. Corrupt as hell. So my attorney was like, all right, so let me get this straight. the police was supposed to take this man down for booking. Why didn't they take him down for booking? The judge was like, great question. And then they dropped all the charges. This is why I don't trust the fucking police.
How much that cost you to fight?
It didn't cost me nothing because my job paid for my lawyer. You see what I'm saying? But this is why I don't trust police, because I know what y'all trying to do. I know that y'all put false cases on people. Back in Detroit, they had this thing called stressing the big foe. The big foe used to, that 10th man, they'd come pick you up, beat your ass, throw you in the alley, circle the block, come back and beat your ass again.
Oh,
nothing never happened.
We know about the beat down rooms.
You see what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
so like all in this whole entire thing, this skewed my view to police. When these motherfuckers pull me over,
Didn't skew it, it sharpened it, baby.
No. Whenever police pull me over, what the fuck y'all want? You see what I'm saying? Oh, well, sir, you don't have to talk to. I can talk. It's my First Amendment right. I can say whatever the fuck I want to, you pig ass nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's how I treat them.
That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
That's how they should be treated.
Right. So, in my purview, in my perspective, as I'm seeing people go out there purposefully engaging themselves, you want what they about to give you. If these motherfuckers, I could see if they was coming to your door, kicking in your door, then yeah, by all means, but hey, motherfucker, what the fuck you doing up in here? Oh, we have a warrant. Let me see it. We don't need a warrant. Oh, so you about to fuck up. Oh yeah, y'all about to get all of this. I'm hurt. I'm traumatized. My dog is traumatized. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Some people see you getting hurt by the police and they don't like it. Even when you're there in your absence, they will fight your cause. Some people would do that.
Right, but can I tell you how this whole entire thing played out? The way that this played out, the entire state was against me. Because if I would have got stabbed in my carotid artery by this motherfucker, who's going to pay for my funeral? Who's going to tell my mother, father? Who's going to come tell my kids that I just lost my life because these damn police officers didn't take this drunk motherfucker down to the goddamn police station? No. But at the same time, when I look at how it is that people be like, oh, well, how come you don't feel? Because, brother, listen, I'm not of that ilk where I'm about to be out here fighting for a cause that you believe in. First, I have to believe in it. I can't say that I'm willing to die for something I don't believe in. It's just
you believe in that cop shit you've been telling us for the last 7 or so minutes. Are you ready to fight?
No, you said I believe in cops.
You believe in that they're shitty. You said you won't fight for someone else's cause. It's got to be one you believe in. You believe cops are shitty. Fight that cause. You ready?
No. You know why? Because I'm not willing to put my life on the line for going against the cops just because. If they're not fucking with me, what the fuck am I gonna fuck with them for?
Because they will be. I'm going to hit fast forward on this for you. What's going to happen is
when that day comes.
No, let him go. Let him go.
Oh, my bad.
Will,
My bad.
he's been quiet for a while.
My bad. Go ahead.
What's going to happen is everybody's going to learn the lesson that you don't have any rights. And we're just going to live in a completely authoritarian system where the cops get away with whatever they want. And there's never going to be enough criminals to justify the level of authoritarianism. So they're going to have to look for random motherfuckers to fuck with just out of nowhere. So you're not going to be able just to avoid them. Because you and I, we operate the same way. I would argue I avoid the police even more than you do. But I know that in the future it will come with a consequence. And also at the same time, I got my finger in the air, my ear to the ground, and my nose to the wind for whenever the rest of y'all, and I'm not saying you or anybody on this panel even, but in general, when the rest of y'all are ready to fucking stand up and take your country back, I'm just waiting because I can't do it by myself.
Yeah, what's going to happen when you didn't help that guy because he wasn't like you, and then you didn't help that guy because she wasn't, and then eventually they're going to come to you and no one's going to help you because nobody's going to be left.
If they come for black people, Will, you still wouldn't do nothing?
They already came for black people with the 94 crime bill. They already came from black people when they didn't do shit with the civil rights bill. Yeah. They've been coming for black people. That's nothing new and nothing different. And you know what black people did?
Would you stand up for a white girl getting
He wouldn't stand up for no one
Careful.
outside of his family. That's
We
what
already went over
got
that.
to
Getting
so
pushed
far.
over in the street.
I'm not standing
All
up
right.
for no. I'm not standing up for nobody in the street because I don't know they dealings on it. I didn't seen. Listen, I didn't seen the brother get his whole wig split because he got into a middle of an argument between a man and a woman. Kind of find out they was in a relationship. He walked over there trying to say, "Hey man, don't put your hands on her. She's like, don't be talking to my man like that." I'm just like, see what happened?
I've been there, bro.
Should left him the fuck alone.
It all come with risk, man. There is no safe way to stop hate, crime, bad violence.
Mhm.
It won't be safe. No safe paths will occur. They will tell you there's one. If you go through my system, we're saying people hurting you, and go through these procedures and pay me money, you will get justice in the end. There is no safe way. You got to put something on the line, skin in the game, and you got to fight for other people if you expect them to fight for you one day. There's no two ways. There's about it, no way around it.
Hey,
You're
Joe.
just delaying the inevitable.
Hey Joe, I appreciate your perspective, but here's the thing, right? I came up with the understanding that I wake up by myself and I go to sleep by myself. Even though I'm married, I wake up in my skin. I'm responsible for what it is that I do, not responsible for what other people do.
I get it. I get it. I guess I'm trying to change your mind at this point.
No.
You've stated how you feel. I understand it. I'm just trying to state a few different illogical points here. So maybe when you're away from me, you can think, yeah, that didn't make sense.
But and
Well,
Joe,
we're
with
responsible for what we choose.
all due respect, Joe, and I have no problem with you, Dennis, or anybody else saying, I've heard it all before. And I asked a simple question. This is a question that I asked him. You know how many family members did distance themselves from me just because I voted for Trump? And it's just like, wait, y'all used to big up Trump. Y'all used to talk. Y'all used to love Trump. What happened? Oh, he ran for president. So wait, he only became racist when he ran for president? It's like, why can't I ask these questions? If you have a problem with me questioning your ideals, then why wouldn't you think I have a problem with you questioning mine? I've never been.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
When you're done.
Mhm.
Okay. Civil war breaks out. Whose side are you going to be on? The people or the government?
My side.
No. It's the people or the government. Right?
Okay, here, Danny. I said this earlier,
Government.
maybe you didn't hear me. I hate everyone equally on an individual basis. No one can will me or force me to do something I don't want to do. So
Well, no, that's the same with everybody else too, right?
And I'm not fighting.
Nothing
I'm
different
not fighting for
from
the. I'm
everybody
not
else.
fighting for the government. I'm not fighting for the people. I'm gonna take me and my family, and we're gonna go our separate ways, and we're gonna let y'all figure that out.
So
You
you're
know,
gonna
Will,
teach
you and I agree on
everybody-
this. I just don't understand why you tried to make a moral and lawful argument against what Peretti did. That's what I don't understand.
So my reason is this, and maybe now that I've elaborated more, maybe now it could be easier saying. I don't think Peretti had any business jumping his ass in there. This is just that damn simple.
He did,
Lawfully,
though.
morally, that's your perspective, and my.
But you can't explain why not.
I can explain why not, because
You just keep stating it, and then when asked to defend it, you bring up things that didn't happen or just legally incorrect.
Because he should have left well enough alone. Period.
It wasn't well enough.
He didn't have.
It was a
business
crime.
going over. Cool. And guess what? I will concede to your understanding of how you see it and how he seen it. And the end result got him what? To be killed. Because he was dipping his nose.
I didn't ask you if what he did was stupid
that's
or productive.
besides Dennis's
I asked you if it was wrong or illegal.
And my perspective and my worldview, yes, it was wrong.
Why was it wrong?
Because he should have left well enough alone. Wasn't his business.
Oh, Jesus. That's what I'm gonna say. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Is that the guy?
I'm gonna leave
Is
it
that
there.
the guy that stuck up for the girl there, for the lady that got pushed?
Yeah.
He was a what is it, a nurse or whatever, practitioner or whatever. So that's basically in his blood. And that's why he stuck up for that lady. Okay, and
it was in
that's-
his blood. It was in his blood to be out there kicking vehicles and throwing shit. That's in his blood too.
well, that's a different one.
Oh, well, which blood is it? Is it the blood to be saving people or the blood to be out there antagonizing ICE?
Which blood got him killed?
The same blood that run through his veins. I'm trying to figure out morally which blood.
I'm just saying, when he kicked the van, they let him go. When he tried to
Absolutely.
protect a woman, they shot him.
Hey,
Well,
kicking the van is one thing. Protecting the woman is one thing. Engaging with federal officers while you're armed, you're not supposed to do that dumb shit.
Right. So but he did that. He engaged with them by kicking their van.
His gun wasn't illegally. right?
No, he had a legal right to. He had a legal right to.
That's right. So why is it against the law? Why would it be against the law?
Massa will hurt you. Danny. Massa will hurt you.
Yeah.
And Joe, you know he'll never get an argument from me on that regard. He'll get an argument from you, and I might tease him a little bit because I know that you're right. But he's not going to get an argument from me on that. My argument is you said it was morally wrong and legally justified.
No,
that's what you said.
Wait, stop. When did I say legally justified?
When I first came on this panel.
And I said his death was legally justified?
Yes.
No, I did not, Joe.
You said it was justified.
Wait, stop. Joe, did I ever say that Alex's death was legally justified?
I thought you did say, first point of contention is you said.
You also said that the law didn't protect him.
Something else, and I said that you said justified. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Dan said justified. You said stupid.
No, I said that when it comes down to it, Alex Purdy should not have been deleted. I gotta make sure. Remember, we on YouTube.
Yeah, I think you did say it was justified.
Yeah, I'm not monetized.
I never said it was justified. But per the law and the protocol, what they did is by the protocol. Does that make it lawfully right?
It's not, though. It literally isn't.
Okay.
What they did is literally against their own procedures, policies, and U.S. and state law.
Gotcha.
So now what?
Nothing. When I choose not to argue, I see that there could be no difference.
Yeah.
You could learn instead of arguing.
No.
Yeah, but he's not wrong. Oh.
At which part?
He just disconnected.
Wow.
I didn't drop you.
Whatever a cop can do, a civilian could do too. If they can carry a gun, if they can wear armor, we can wear armor. We can do whatever they can.
Absolutely.
But when we do it, they don't like it.
Yep.
Because
whether they like it or not, is it against the law?
Then I got to take my hat off to you. Okay, right. At least in this sense that you do not do the, just because you understand that Massa will hurt and kill you, you don't kowtow for a minute. You don't fucking toe his line in his absence. You ain't out here.
I don't know who's
Yeah,
Massa?
no, we're not at that point yet. I still have a tiny little bit of freedom left where I can be honest about the fact that Massa is a murderous pig. And I'm not going to make any excuses for him. As a matter of fact, like I said, not only will I endorse his deletion, but I'm waiting for any of y'all. I got my eyes on the crowd. You ready? Is it too far? Are you ready yet? How about now? You ready now? Because as soon as y'all are ready, I'm in the game. I was in the game before you even knew how to play. But I've been sitting on the sidelines because y'all a bunch of cowards.
Who is Massa?
I mean, I don't want to say it.
Just
Epstein and his buddies.
Think of the house.
Epstein and his friends.
I was gonna say HN, but I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah, think of the house nigga from back in the day who was like, we got a good Massa. Why you want to mess things up for everybody?
Wait, who's the house nigga?
I'm telling you now, and bring that up to date. I'm calling you, I ain't gonna say where, I'm calling you the house nigga, and you're the one saying, Massa got a good house. Why you messing everything up? Massa gonna hurt you.
Yeah, I knew this was coming,
right?
It's not a big deal.
You good, right? Because this is what I understand about this whole house nigga and field nigga argument, right?
Right.
This whole entire thing that those who are more than comfortable with the ideology of the liberal democratic stupid ass party is that they're the ones who are going against the establishment just because they don't like what they see.
Are you addressing a bunch of people who are not even here?
Anytime you see a black man who has a different ideology than you, now I'm a house nigga.
Oh, you're addressing me now?
Yeah, I'm addressing you because you called me a house nigga, right?
It ain't cause you're black, niggas, cause the shit to come out your mouth.
No, that's not. No. Let's not tap dance around this and try to act like it's not something what it is, right? Because
I call white people house nigga, and this is the room to ask motherfuckers. So it ain't cause you're black.
Congratulations, but here's it. No, it is because I'm black. Let's not tap dance. Let's not tap dance around it, right? Because idiotic dumb niggas like to try to paint themselves as being what's the best word?
Field niggas.
No, they
rebellious.
they don't try to paint themselves as field niggas. As field niggas is worse niggas. House niggas is detrimentally even worse than field niggas. But when it comes down to it, you see yourself and you see me as a nigga, and this is where it gets different. This is where it gets bold, because you're perfectly comfortable.
I don't even like that word, but go ahead.
No, it's not. It's totally understood.
I
But see,
identify as a black Irish
so
Jewish lesbian.
Joe,
Yeah.
this is how this works, right?
Yeah.
Because now you need to comfortabilize and ally yourself with an ideology that kept your black ass in chains. So now you gotta try to single me out and call me a house nigga. Problem is, I would have shot Mass and I would have fucked his wife. But the problem is, you
It's
feel
just
niggas,
talk.
you say it's just talk, but see, now you took it to a different level, right? And this is what happens when you try to
If
validate
you
my
say I've
blackness.
been
No, stop.
consistent.
This is where you try to validate my blackness in front of white people and think that you being cute.
Oh
like
my
you
God, it's
racist.
got nothing. I call these niggas Uncle Tom every
I don't
day.
give
It's
a
got
fuck
nothing to
what
do
you.
with
I
your
don't
race,
care what you
bruh.
call. I don't care what you call them. But see, this is what's wrong with you liberal niggas. You liberal niggas is too dumb, and
Now
you
you
still
talking to
stuck
the
on the
crowd
fucking
again.
plantation. Nah, I ain't talking to the crowd. I'm talking directly to you. Because back in your time, back in the
One
60s,
guy.
you gave up your ass for a whole entire party that said if you didn't vote blue, your ass is gonna get Jim Crow. So you was afraid of the rope. So while you called me a house nigga, it seems to me like you was afraid for Master to put your ass up in that tree. That's why you voted for that motherfucking goddamn office when Lyndon B. Johnson told
If you put me back in
excuse
the
me, I'm
city.
not done
Oh,
yet.
I'm sorry.
When
Yeah,
Lyndon
go
B.
ahead.
Johnson told you that he was gonna have your black ass voting Democrat for the next 200 years, congratulations, nigga. Happy reunion. Your black ass is still out there towing the motherfucking fields, just like these niggas do. But since you want to bring it to a racial level,
Can I
that's
get
what's
in at
wrong.
some point?
Yeah, you can get in. You can get in
Yes.
whenever you want to, right? Because
If
now
you
you
wanna
need to
put me
you need
back
to
in the
show these white
60s,
people. You need to show
This is
these
all
white people
projection.
that you
It is.
love. You absolutely love everything that they gave. They gave your
You're
ass
not gonna
welfare.
talk
They
these
gave you the
niggas into
ability to
nothing.
be able
They
to
know
walk
me better than you,
besides them,
Michael.
and you think you as free as them. That's why you trying to call
Literally
me out,
talking
call
about
me out.
yourself right now.
Dumbass.
Man, he
Dumbass
pushing your
nigga.
buttons, man.
Dumbass. Yeah, I know he pushing,
Hey,
but see, y'all. But
listen,
wait,
here's
let
why
me
I
say
call
this.
you
Let
a
me say
house
this.
nigga.
Let me say this. Right.
You've been
Let me
talking
say
a
this.
while. Let's go back
Okay,
and
yeah, go
forth.
ahead.
Don't get
No,
emotional.
I don't need to go back and forth because now you're taking it to a level it don't need to be there.
You're just
but
perceiving it at that level.
no,
You're not
you're
taking it there.
trying to act like these people that's on this panel is gonna understand what's happening between me and you right now. And what
They
you trying
understand
to
better
do?
than you what's going
No,
on.
they
They
don't.
see
They
me
don't
every day.
understand shit. They don't understand shit because they're not black.
An idiot. Yeah, I'm
They don't
just
understand
There's
shit
black
because they're not
niggas
black.
up there every day who I call
But
Uncle Tom. There's
is
white
there
niggas up there every
anyone
day I
else
call
black on
Uncle
the panel
Tom.
besides me and you? Is there anyone else black on the panel besides me and
Right
you?
now, no, I'm not sure if that.
Right.
I feel
Okay.
that way sometimes.
So now that we address that, let's get down to what it really is. Right. You want
I
to
was
be
about to
accepted.
tell you. I
You
was
want to
about
be
to tell
accepted
you.
by
You
these
gave your
motherfuckers,
part
and you need
already.
to pay
Remember?
me as the house nigga. That's why you niggas like to get fucked by these niggas. But
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
wish
You
he
got
wouldn't
it.
have
All
done
right,
that.
right.
But
Here,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you why.
Because the moment that you do that dumb shit, you prove every reason why black people like me leave the
Right.
dumbass Democratic Liberal Party
Because
because y'all
don't get me
motherfuckers gave up
started.
y'all ass just for these motherfuckers to be able to call you a fucking friend. Go ahead, Joe.
All
You
right.
got it.
Thank you. Okay. Or this may be true. I call you a house nigga because I'm motivated. I've been an activist since I was young. I get out and fight causes. I fight these motherfuckers, right? I put myself in line and harm's way all the fucking time. And then there's the guy who's out there saying, we call them bootlickers too, that's out there saying, just leave Massa alone. He gonna hurt you. We call all them niggas house nigga. I should have said bootlicker if it would have fucking not hurt your sensitivities.
That was me that
That's it.
wanted to say
So-
HN.
So right. This is the even funnier part. The fact that you even dilute this whole thing down to racism lets me know, one, you're not even participating in this, even if this was a good faith debate conversation or back and
You
forth.
did.
Soothe yourself.
No.
bro.
Hold on, wait.
Say what
Time
you
out.
gotta do
Hold
to
on,
feel
hold on,
better.
Dennison. Hold on. Respectfully,
None
Dennison.
of this
You ain't
shit's
black.
reality.
Don't even try it. All right. You ain't
Only black
Don't even try.
motherfuckers can understand
Right?
what your heavy shit
Yeah.
you're laying on me
Yeah,
now, which
yeah,
is
that's absolutely true. That's why it is. That's why it is. That's why it is that when it comes to you fascist fucks, that's why you like to use racism and you try to make it
You
normal,
gotta throw
and
in
it's
a
not
bunch of
normal
niggas in there
whatsoever.
with me, right? You can't
Yeah,
address
yeah,
me. Now
because
I'm a fascist
you
fuck. I'm a
you are.
Democrat.
You
I
are
voted for
fucking fascist.
Lyndon B.
You are
Johnson.
fucking fascist.
You know he already
You
lost.
ain't shit.
Joe.
You ancient ass
Yeah,
nigga.
I'm
You're an ancient ass nigga that's trying to invalidate my blackness in front of white people. That's what motherfucking niggas do. That's what house niggas do. House niggas is the ones that sit here and say that field niggas is the ones that's not good. That's what house niggas do. See, Joe, you projecting because you want to be seen and you want to be heard and identified. You said what?
I said, how many times are you going to keep repeating it?
Lippy, you ain't black. You don't understand what the fuck we talking about. You don't understand what the fuck we talking about. Lippy, you don't understand what the fuck we talking about. Because this is the shit that they used to do back in the fucking 60s. Lippy, you ain't got nothing to do with this fucking conversation, my nigga. You ain't got nothing to do with this conversation. You ain't got nothing to do with this conversation.
The cuck that doesn't know how to let another man speak.
Motherfucker, he called me a nigga. I'm addressing him. Why you jumping so now? Got you. So Joe, this is why. So Joe, my point is being proven. You wanted to call me a house nigga, and now you got this ignorant fuck below me that don't understand what the fuck is going on. And now you got this nigga taking for you, right? So who's the house nigga, right? Who's the house nigga, right? Who's the house nigga? Look like your master's up here to defend you, my nigga. It look like Joe. It look like your master's up here to defend you, Joe. Joe, it look like you. Really? If Joe, it look to me like your master's here to fight for you, my nigga. I don't see nobody here to fight for me. Huh? I don't see no motherfucking white people up here fighting for me, Joe.
Hold on.
Joe, you gonna let this white man? You gonna let this Joe? You gonna let this white man defend you? Huh?
I would love to have my friend.
Exactly. Because you more than welcome. You more than welcome for a white man to stand up and fuck you in the ass, so you can have a. Master is loving and defending me.
You're literally describing yourself.
No.
You're the one saying that we should let the federal government fuck us in the ass. Just step aside, let it happen. And we're all out in the field regardless of color. You're up in the White House telling us to take it in the ass.
You're not going to say
I did. I am going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I already did it. You can't stop shit.
And your nigga right above me already started the fight, and here come your motherfucking ass to bring
it. You who started it. It was me. Go back and play the tape. It was me. You avoided talking to me so that you could pick on him and make it about race.
I'm making it about
race. I have to turn you down because I can't hear myself talk unless I scream. I was the one who called you a house nigga. It was me.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't even know because the way you fucking want to frame it is making a black versus white, which is why you attacked Joe Cool. And you're the one in the house. You're the one saying, who that nigga up on that there? That's you. That's you. We're all in the field, regardless of color. Black, white, brown, pink, purple. We're in the field. You're in the big house telling us not to cause waves. Stop causing trouble. Stop messing with Master. We got it good here. I got it good. Look at my house and my family. I'm gonna protect. I got it nice here. You causing too much trouble out there in the fields.
I got you.
You a bunch of uppity niggas out there. That's you. You're projecting like a motherfucker. And you're doing it on the internet, dog. I mean, really,
like a motherfucker.
Take a breath.
One ball in each mouth. Look at you. Your masters, no, Joe. You don't need to say nothing. Your masters are speaking for you. Joe, your masters is speaking. Joe, we already see you a victim. Joe, we see you a victim already, Joe. You don't need to speak up. You don't need to speak up. Your masters,
calling my name, them address them. They're talking to you.
I don't need to address them because they're racist pieces of shit. You're the one that sat here quiet and let them fight against me, and your black ass is the one that started this shit. That's crazy.
Hey, you want to know something? You know why everybody's picking on you? Because Joe would have our back, and you would.
Yes, because y'all listen. Thank you for proving my point, Danny. The term house nigga is the nigga that's defended by the white man. Y'all said, "Oh, well, we love that Joe. We love that Joe was fighting for our side." Sound like a house nigga to me. Sound like a house nigga to me. When a white man sits up here and says that I'm perfectly fine because this black man, this kills nickel.
I'll try, but I don't know if you'll be able to hear me.
Stephen is doing a damn good job.
Mel, it's good.
I'm glad you're still alive, Mel.
Why wouldn't I be?
That Cosmic
Fox. I haven't seen you in like a year.
That's Cosmic Fox.
Yes, you have. That's ridiculous. A year? Come on.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Cosmic, where the hell you been? I ain't seen you in forever.
Been a few months.
I've definitely been around.
Yeah. He did some appearances on the shit show a couple times.
He was hanging
The
out.
last few
Oh yeah,
months.
stay away from that.
Your
sector.
mic's low, Pero.
Apparently, Speakeasy and I are gonna set up a fight.
Oh, a physical fight?
He's fighting everybody now.
I've reached out to him. He has yet to get back to me, though. Just saying.
You reached out. Wait, let me make sure I understand this. You
Is that
reached
better,
out to
Joe?
Speak Easy.
A little.
Him?
Pretty well, yeah. We agreed on the panel that we do it, and then I sent him the email with what I thought would work. So he has yet to agree or.
So
give
you
me
sent
his
them
own
the
idea.
conditions to the fight?
Yep.
That's his second fight. That's another buddy of ours. I heard the OGs
OG.
trying to get him to fight. This dude calendar gonna be
Oh,
full.
Lord Jesus.
Mel, what'd you hear? What's anything to add? What you been hearing?
Regarding this panel,
Yeah, if anything you want to say, you got the floor.
I don't know. I'm curious, Wilhelm. What policies do you think will help Black people in general?
A white man's.
I'm sorry, say it again. I couldn't hear you.
What policies do you think will help Black people in general?
Will help?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding your question. You talking about what policies do I think need to be drawn up?
Yeah,
and
I heard you
enacted?
getting mad at him for being a liberal. I'm just curious, what policies would you ascribe if you were to do something to try to help Black communities?
Oh, first thing, get these niggas off welfare and put these niggas to work.
So you would do forced labor.
Forced labor? No, I wouldn't be government dependent.
But how are you going to make sure they get to work?
You could be an entrepreneur. That doesn't make you forced labor.
Like usually people who don't have a lot of food don't make good workers, right?
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
You're going to get them off welfare. How are they going to get food if they're off welfare?
Oh my God.
I'm misunderstanding your whole entire premise.
What's that got to
Yeah,
do?
because it requires thinking.
It doesn't require thinking. It's the simple thing. Get
Well,
off
I'm
of
trying to get,
welfare.
like,
Get off of
between
get off of
you're
get
a
off of
little bit more
welfare.
post
Get off of
slavery
get
than
off of
Joe
welfare.
Cool.
Get off of so wait, so working is a form of slavery?
When you're trying to force people to do it, yeah.
So what about civil rights movement? See, they were
Fuck
dependent-
civil rights.
Well, yeah, they were dependent upon. That's what gave you your rights today, right?
Shit didn't that shit didn't give me my rights today. I'm alive and I'm breathing. If I don't,
But
if somebody kind of trying to
all those politicians were white, right? Just like they were all
Absolutely.
male too, and
Absolutely.
they're the ones that gave women their feminist rights, and they're the ones that gave the black man their civil rights, right?
Thank you for making that statement. That's the problem. Feminism.
Okay, so you were dependent. No, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
feminism
both.
is definitely a problem.
I'm talking about both being dependent upon a white political body in order to have those rights. Now, how is
Okay.
it you didn't serve that white political body even back in the 50s, 60s, 30s, 40s, 20s, 10s? It was always that white political body, and yet you're up here making a distinction between two different kinds of niggers, white house niggers
Damn,
and field
that's
niggers.
crazy. That's crazy work. You even put the R on it too.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
one said
man.
that shit.
Damn.
Take it easy.
Well,
Damn,
listen,
Mind you,
You're gonna get us hit for hate.
You're the one up
I'm
here
just-
calling-
too much.
you're the one up here calling me racist and didn't even know me.
but you
Understand.
clearly
You are
just
kinda
used
liberal
it.
with
Get
the
too many of
Clearly
those in a row, we're gonna
just-
get knocked out.
So-
and I'll lose my channel.
Yeah.
So I just want to point out that I've also met Black activists who would have criticisms for both you and Joe Cool, right? So
Mhm.
this does seem to be a political spectrum thing, if I'm not mistaken. I did join kind of late.
It is, but that's why I said Joe took it to a level it didn't need to be at once he introduced
Tim, I
the
know
race
that's
angle.
you scrubbing that bowl. I'm not even looking at the fucking thing. I know that's you. Stop being so loud.
Well, that's why I said that segment of the conversation didn't need to happen, and where he took it is not where it needs to be. Because
I took it there.
I don't know how many times
I took it there, and you misdirected it to Joe Cool because you wanted to make it about race.
I don't know how many times I have
That's-
to say this.
You don't have to say it again, please.
You don't have to say it at all.
There's a rule in your head where I can't call you house nigga around
No,
white people.
I
I,
didn't-
don't
I didn't
have
say-
that thing in my head.
I
and
didn't
it
say
bothered you a
I-
lot.
I didn't say that it was
Maybe
a
if it was
rule.
just black people, you'd have been okay with it. But in the presence of white people, apparently that is a
No,
big
no.
faux pas.
No, the problem is this: when you have,
It's like the whole argument didn't happen.
I'm be honest. The problem is this: when you have black people trying to show up black people in front of white people, you understand in the black community that's a hell of a thing, because now what it is, you're trying to draw a
I've
distinction.
been
Like
trying
you're-
to draw a
hold
distinction
God
all night
damn.
between us, pimp. What nothing changed when I
that's
called
but
you
wait,
that.
but wait, stop. But that's what I'm saying though.
Your
Once you take it-
principles are
once you
bullshit.
take
Throw
it-
them out
once
the
you-
window. We're
once you
both
take it-
black. Stop
once you
questioning me in
take-
front of the man.
Once you take
That's
it,
what I
The man
once
who I
you-
will stand up here and
but that-
make defense
again,
of.
You know
once
we're
you
supposed to
take
have these
it,
conversations in private.
once you take it to that level, now is, oh, I'm a better nigga than you because these white folks agree with me. You
You're
understand what
hearing
I'm saying?
that. I'm saying because
No,
I have
but-
more vision than you
Got
have.
you,
I
but
see the
no,
cops
you
as
no,
enemy.
no, no,
You
no,
see
no,
them as
Joe.
massa.
I used to
It's
think this
all
dude
in
was
my
smart.
videos calling them massa.
Joe,
It ain't all
Joe,
about you.
Joe. Let's
Danny,
not-
I need
Joe,
fucking help.
Joe, this is not a
I'm
this is not
sorry,
a
man.
tap.
I'm
This
busy
is not
laughing
a
at Lippy's picture.
this is not a tap dance. This is
Oh.
honest to God truth. And Joe, you know it. I don't know why you playing these little dumbass games. Like you don't know how identity politics is a problem, especially when it comes to colorism within the black community. And yet
Trying to
again,
break 'em,
I'm
obviously.
This
not-
man
you try- you
successfully made
try-
the whole
you
fucking
try-
thing about identity politics.
Again,
And
you're
by the
not
way,
black. You don't understand how this works.
I think
I understand how it works
left-hand and
perfectly. I just
No, you
watched it
don't.
happen.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I
You
do.
don't.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't understand how it works.
I
This is
do.
why. Wait, listen. Respectfully, this is why I said, Joe, you should have never took it
All
to
right,
that
yeah,
level
well,
because
well,
now you
I
take
Yeah,
it to
so
a
Wilhelm,
different-
respectfully,
there are
you don't need to take it here either,
nuances.
and you did because you're a lot more comfortable here than you
No.
were defending your tap dancing
Well,
shit
I'll give
20
you-
minutes ago.
Again,
There are
again.
nuances that white people don't understand, but I still hold that none of them apply here. You're
Got you,
bringing
but
them
here's
up for some weird reason.
thank you, but here's the problem, Joe. If I didn't call out the fact that you're using an underhanded tactic, then how would I?
Not.
How
That's your
you
perception.
are, Joe, by your own
Because I
admission.
called
Wait,
you a
stop.
house nigga in front of
Stop,
white
Joe.
people. You said that was
Joe,
not it.
Joe, by
Tell me
your
what I
own,
did wrong.
Joe, by your own admission, you understand that it's nuances. They don't understand
This
this
ain't
shit.
one of them, pimp.
Yeah, white
This
people
is
can
one
understand
of them.
nuance.
Okay, girls.
You right.
take
You got it.
turns.
You right. You got it.
What's
You
what's a
gotta be able to
nuance?
say this
No,
shit
you
in
got
front of white
You
folks.
got
What, what's a
Right.
nuance? Is that like is that a
Something
black
you
girl's
can-
name? Nuance?
No, the
Annoying
nuance is this, right? This is how the house nigga used
Is
to
that
get
kind of
paid.
when you're shacked up, but you ain't really
Listen.
gonna get married? She's
This
not
is
your
how-
fiance. She's your
this is-
nuance.
This is how the house nigga. This is how the house nigga got favored with the master. What
That's
the house
you.
nigga. This is
Hey, these
Talking
niggas
about
say
yourself.
my master
Again,
because they
again.
white
All
out.
right.
No stretch.
Hey,
That's
10th man.
definitely in your head.
a 10th, a 10th, a
Be
10th.
clear. I'm the
Yes.
most
You got it.
arrogant
Hey,
fuck
10th.
up
You
here.
got
I'm
it, big
arrogant
homie.
every day.
You got it, big homie.
you
This
up, Will,
this
have
a
this
good
is
night.
this is the shit that I'm talking about.
The
Because when it
bootlickers are
comes-
not sending us their
No,
best.
you got
Yeah,
it.
you gotta
got
make
it.
it about race.
You
man.
got
It
it.
was
No,
about
no, you got it. No, no,
Uncle
you do
Tom.
it.
I'm
You
sorry
no,
that-
you knew the underhanded shit that you're doing, and you think me
Yeah,
calling
it
it out
was
is a
a little
fucking
out of
problem.
line.
When
You
these
won't say
motherfuckers,
what I
nah,
did. Remember, I asked
Joe,
you 8
I already
times.
told
you
you.
won't
Already
say.
told you what you did. You
You
throwing
said
underhanded shots
nuance.
because
What
you
did I
trying to
do?
be. You're trying to be
Just say
seen
you're
as the
sorry.
better
Say,
nigga than
"I'm
me.
sorry,
Say
I'm
how?
racist."
What did I do?
By doing the shit that you did, talking about some,
Tell
oh,
me
you a
what
house
it
nigga, and
is.
then you a, no,
Name it.
Joe, when this nigga didn't want to call me a house nigga, you like, oh, a house nigga, because you feel comfortable saying that shit. When I talk about
Nigga,
racial, and
I
shut the
asked
fuck
you,
up.
was it
When I
because
talk
I
about,
called you a house nigga in front of
no,
white
it's
people?
not
You said
because
that
you
was
called
not
me
it.
a house nigga. It's because you will let this nigga call me a house nigga. That's
Yeah,
the
in a
fucking
heartbeat,
problem.
yes.
That's
I don't control other
so
men.
now,
That's not a thing in my ability.
Stop,
Yeah.
wait, stop. So now we get back to the point that I was making.
Yeah.
The house nigga needs to stand
You.
next to the house nigga needs to stand next to the slave master and prove that he's
Ice.
a better nigga than the other man. All right. Hey,
Ice,
Tom,
yes.
I
I'm with
got
that.
bro.
I'm thinking
You
all
got
in
it.
my head as you say
I got
out
it.
your mouth.
Take it easy, man.
That's
Have
a
a good
comparison.
Rage quit.
You guys are dicks. That's okay.
Yeah, he'll never come back.
That guy's a dick.
And listen, nobody goes to Joe to ask him permission to call somebody else a fucking ad
I don't
hominem.
know.
Get fucking
Kid gloves.
Wow.
Ryan.
Yeah.
We handled that dude like a 13-year-old girl on on his period.
No.
He got coddled.
See, but yeah,
Isn't
but
it crazy how much? Oh, sorry, Tens. Go ahead.
No, just saying. Everybody, all the new people are missing the 3 hours ago when he was screaming at Denizen that he sucks dicks. So
Yeah.
like,
Good for him.
Let's
Get that dick.
I'm just saying, like, let's not act like and just all of a sudden called him a name and made him sad. That's not how this went down.
I find it incredible. I
ahead,
just want to point out real quick. I find it incredible how much right wingers actually love the police speech.
Oh, it's weird.
How dare you say that in front of white people? What is this? The 60s?
It was a weird thing, yeah. Isn't that a Dave Chappelle joke?
You let them know how we talk to each other.
You know you supposed to do that behind closed door.
Not in front of the white folks, Joe.
Not in front
It's
of the
almost like
man.
an abusive relationship, isn't it?
They're coming. They're coming.
You wear long sleeves when we go outside.
He has an overinflated something about y'all. Right? You cats are regular cats, and if I'm being honest, I don't want to say it, but I have no illusions that I have to perform in front of a bunch of white people. It's not something that crossed my mind that day.
Hey, I don't want to be an ass by saying this, but I think he finds himself a little bit higher up on the hierarchy or whatever.
No, I agree with everything he's saying, though.
What the fuck are you talking about? You agree that Peretti was wrong for defending that woman and that ICE is out here rounding up illegals?
Yes, because he was stupid and thought that there was some type
No,
of law.
you said stupid. See, you're doing it again. That's what he was doing. We all agree he was stupid.
Isn't this supposed to be the tyrannical government that the Second Amendment is supposed to be?
That's
there
where it
for?
started. I was trying to talk him into that, calling him a bootlicker. And then when I drew the analogy of he's the guy back in the slave pen to say, let's leave Master alone. We got it good over here. Oh,
And then I asked him some basic questions, right? And it turns out he's a little bit more pro-slavery than he probably wants to.
Well, I actually disagree that that's what he's saying, Joe.
No, I know. I'm
think that-
interpreting it. There's an interpretive
No.
layer, but it's not a thick interpretive. It's a very thin interpretation.
I support indentured servitude.
He was trying to put himself out in the field, whereas the ones that agree with the ones in the house
I
are.
can say he's in the house, but I just can't do it around white folk.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the house, we're in the barn.
Okay,
So I'm
but
just-
what-
which one of us is the
I'm gonna go
Django?
chase police again,
No, I'm shutting down in a minute. So Mel, are you gonna do the?
Oh, that's Joe Cool.
Debate.
He's that 1 in 10,000.
With that cipher person.
Oh, I don't think anyone's reached out to me about it. I don't know who that is.
Because there's something in the works. You're about to be reached out to.
Okay, cool.
Yep. It's
I've been
just
so
for-
proud of the chat lately, but they're spinning out right now. I'm not sure why. This is not an echo chamber here, and we are not cutthroat. That dude got so much slack; it was ridiculous at points. He was absurdly bad faith. None of his arguments made sense. He brought zero facts to the table in I don't know hours of discussion. He yelled over every single person on the panel, interrupted every single person on the panel, and his viewpoints were lame, baseless, and dumb. So it's not our fault that the bootlickers are not sending us their best.
Yeah, but
Yes, Mandy, yes, I'm talking to you, bro.
He's probably paid for that.
Mandy, if you're gonna say come get some, you have to come up on panel.
For
He's
real.
probably paid to do what he's doing, right? You know that, right?
No, I don't think so. I think that most of his reactions come from the fact that he's used to debating people who are on the other side of the programmed coin that he himself is a victim of and doesn't even realize.
Bingo.
He's programmed to be on this side, and he's always debating against people on the other side. And those people are the racists, the Democrats, the plantationists, this, that, and the other thing. And that's why that last little bit there, right, hit him so hard, because it hit him right in the center of his identity politics. His identity politics.
which showed he's truly the victim in all situations. Never, he was pointing at this group and this group, like Dennis is saying, the politicians or Democrats, Republicans, House this and field this. He never took on the responsibility of his own actions. That's why I pointed out the thing with politics. It all boils down to the politics. And when you look at feminism and the civil rights thing, they all went to the white man in politics. So there's no way around it. We were all indoctrinated, no matter what side you're on, no matter whether you're male or female, no matter what race you are. We've all been indoctrinated into this political system to believe that we should depend on them for our decision making. That's the problem.
So since the Civil Rights Act, there's actually been a lot of black politicians who have drafted and passed bills, by the way.
Didn't Jesse Jackson die yesterday?
Yes, correct. But we have to remember, it was always dependent upon that white political body of
Wasn't
men.
he partially responsible for Martin Luther King dying?
I'm not going to get into that, but we can talk about it privately sometime.
Defend, yes and no. When it's intentional on a certain level, these people don't have a foundation. There's a lot of emptiness underneath what they
No,
believe.
I think it's what Mandy said in the chat earlier, is that he almost went to jail on false charges, and now he's traumatized.
Yeah, but we're all traumatized.
Yeah.
It's not why you believe a false thing. He believes false things, and he's making up shit to justify it on the fly. And when he's in his feelings like that, and he's screaming how everybody on the panel is racist, his intention is somewhat out the window. But there is intention there. The intention is to deflect, to obstruct, right? To make other people feel the way that you feel, and to drag them down to your argument and to deflect away from the argument. So is he operating in full capacity, with all intention? No. But the intention there to lash out, behind the lashing out, is there. And it's all of those things. Redirect the conversation, shut the conversation down, stop the way I'm feeling because I cannot defend my shit, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, it goes down to that division tactic. Again, in every aspect, he's the victim. Even in his own class of people, it's either house this or field this. So even in that, he's clarifying that he's a victim in every situation. That's the beta crying bitch I saw.
I wish no race stuff was ever brought up because it wasn't about race. But then again, he kept saying that it was about
humanity,
illegal immigrants, and it wasn't.
Are these leaders even human? Is my question.
I did have a video, but I lost it, of these weird ass fingers these people got, Rocky.
Yeah.
I think even if they're a different kind of breed, for lack of a better term, they're still technically human.
Yeah, but you're not jerking my leg, are you? Actually, I am.
Maybe they're
Joe's still here?
I think they're fallen angels.
Nope.
No? Okay, well, I was going to say, I was just going to say, it's hard not to bring up the race thing when Joe's around because he usually brings it up.
I know.
Well, what about Obama?
What about him?
He's a lizard shapeshifter too. It's not about race. It's not about race.
Yeah, they can be any race they want. So
yeah,
we're all human race. It doesn't matter, man.
Mandy, you're correct. You're correct, but that's what I just said.
And I'll have to rewind, but I think it was Wilhelm that brought up the race issue, not Joe.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah,
it was here.
It was. I mean, I didn't bring up the race issue at all, but I did bring up the dichotomy between what.
I heard.
Yeah. Like I was gonna say it, and then I stopped myself because I didn't want to bring it there. Not because I didn't want to say the word, but because I didn't want to open the door. And then so that door remained closed technically, but he saw the door. And he went wailing on it because it was his only way out. That's how I see it.
There was a crack in the door. You nudged it open just slightly.
Well, I'll trade my white privilege card for your race card.
Gay card.
Those are both race cards.
For your
And he
black.
thinks that because I wasn't using it racially, that I don't understand the racial nuance, and he's still wrong. Just like he's wrong about everything else he said. You don't have to be a fucking genius, and you don't have to be black to get what it means in the black community.
Give him a little bit of credit.
Yeah,
He had one
I
good
didn't like
point.
that.
I can't remember what it was, but there was at least one.
Well, it's all
he was
based on the
saying
fact that at the end of the day, he's not going to get himself killed for some dumbass protesting out there that doesn't know his ass from his elbow. And he's correct about that. But he built a whole bunch of illogical and false and illegal nonsense around it to justify it and make himself feel morally superior about it. Just
He said
admit
he
you're
wouldn't
self-centered, self-interested, and cowardly.
He
And let's
wouldn't
move
stand
on.
up for nobody. He wouldn't stand up for anybody because he's a
Yeah.
fucking coward. He wouldn't stand up for
He stood up for
his
himself.
grandma getting beat up by the cops. Probably. Well, that's grandma.
He stood up for himself.
Should have kept her mouth shut.
He did
Yeah,
fight that guy.
In the Civil War,
Yeah.
if he doesn't
No, he would
choose a side,
No, he'll side with the police.
yeah, okay,
You mean with ICE?
yeah.
Military against
He'll side with the federal government because he's a veteran and he can be recalled at any time.
the
Yeah.
Posse Comitatus Act that you cannot use military on. So that's Posse Comitatus Act.
ICE is not military. You're thinking of
They're
National Guard.
It
kind
is.
of like a military.
You're
We're
thinking
under
of National
martial
Guard.
law.
Militarized and the military are two different things.
Yeah.
And they are different. They are different than militia, and that's
So why do they have assault rifles?
That's militarized. That does not make a military.
We're under
Well,
martial
they-
law already.
They're
You
the
guys
military.
get the fuck up. You know
Yeah.
what martial law means?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to see that you're so disoriented. So militaries tend to be organized factions, right?
Mm.
So we can say that ICE is organized.
So are the
But-
police.
But there's a particular difference between the federal government and the military under U.S. organizational structures, correct?
Yeah, the federal police are unconstitutional. It's unconstitutional to even have federal police.
Yeah, but did you
Unconstitutional to have
see the Joe
welfare.
Pool video
According to which-
earlier?
Wait, I'm not aware of what Rocky's talking about. Which part of the Constitution says that, Rocky?
Says what?
That you can't have federal police. You said it's
Federal
unconstitutional.
police are unconstitutional.
According to which part of the Constitution?
I don't remember. I have to look it back up. But
Well,
I mean, where in the Constitution does it authorize
the
federal
whole
police?
mob thing was about during the 30s. Capone was fighting the feds, and then he came out with. They started the FBI, and we all know the FBI guy. He was trying to stop communism and all this stuff. But it was unconstitutional to begin with. The war was in the 30s against the mob. They were going to use the FBI to fight Chicago wars. That's unconstitutional. Chicago has their own police. They deal with their own. That's what the whole war in the 1930s about the Fed fighting the mob. It was because a lot of people knew that it's unconstitutional for a federal to use federal forces on
It's
like
the separation.
civilians.
It's the separation of powers, because if you guys don't understand, at your local municipal level, understand the words that words have meaning. And when you're talking about a mayor, it actually means major. So it's a major form of government. That major is a military type term where they can militarize, and that's where that military power belongs, is at the municipal level. So what Rocky's saying is true and correct. To federalize police in a local municipal area would be unconstitutional, because that's a separation of
Well,
power.
you're not federalizing. You're not federalizing state or local police. This is an already existing federal agency, and without federal police, the federal government wouldn't be able to investigate, arrest anybody, or enforce any laws.
Correct, but that would, but
So you
that
just
would
don't
not.
get it with the federal government. It's not that it's
three times
unconstitutional.
now.
The courts have already ruled that it's constitutional. It's that you want to disrupt the federal government.
I've been streaming for 4 hours, and I already did a 5-hour streamer this morning, and I haven't slept in 23 hours. So, or 22 hours.
Can we pause
So-
for a grift break then? Because Iceman, 10th man needs it here.
No, you
I mean,
guys do
really.
need, yeah. But we don't have anybody to grift for us unless
I
Mel wants to do it.
can do it the old school way.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
yeah,
let's do
Mel
it
can
then.
do it the yeah. You know,
Hey, can
Mel,
you
you
wanna
wanna
do it then?
You got a sexy voice, Mel?
I do your sexy voice. Nope, Mel doesn't want to do it.
Listen, I can't do the sexy voice like Beth can. Obviously,
Try,
nobody wants to
try.
hear me. Nobody wants to look at me either. So I'm just going to be practical here. This man has been streaming all day. He hasn't even slept. He probably needs to go spend time with his husband. Instead, he's out here bringing you excellent grade A content from all corners of the YouTube streets. We got them all here. No matter what your views are, you're welcome here. And you see, no matter how controversial it gets, everybody's allowed to express their opinion at the end of the day. And that's because this platform exists. And this man is tired and he's hungry and he needs Fruit Loops. So reach into your pockets, y'all. Get out some cereal money and pay for this man so he can have some time off and so that he'll keep coming back, bringing you this content. If you're listening right now, we appreciate you for being here, but because you could be anywhere else. But let's face it, you chose to be here, and there's a reason why. So dig deep and pay me some money. Money me now. Money me. Money now.
Yes. Now, let you guys get back into it. But we're not even going to listen to it. I just want you to tell me. Because you can write whatever you want down on a piece of paper. I can only tell you what I see. Right? I don't care what your stupid magic fucking Harry Potter books say. I'm tired of all the nonsense. Tell me this doesn't look like the military. This is Joe Cool. He gets shot by tear gas. But I just want you to tell me this does not look like military.
It looks like the military to me.
On the street of Chicago.
And they also have ranks too.
No,
like
but
in the military.
I don't care about none of that. That's all just words and nonsense. I'm just asking, does this not look like the military?
Is that
Yes.
militarized or is it military?
Yes. I say it looks like it's military.
Is it? But does militarized not also look like military?
Don't care what your magic words
Yeah,
say.
but Fox, can we say that they militarized the police to the extent to which we're de facto under martial law?
No, because that would also mean that generals and admirals in the military are being able to dictate the policy.
Well, instead, it's mayors and governors.
The standard operating procedures.
No, worse than that. That weird ass dude that looked like a Yahtzee with the weird ass coat with the buttons and shit. Stop it.
So, are they employed by the federal government or are they a branch of the
Yes.
military?
Irrelevant.
ICE?
Yeah, that's the distinction.
ICE is
right?
employed by the federal government.
This isn't giving Army generals power. This isn't giving anything. Air Force, Navy power.
No, it's just converting policing into a military action.
Sure. And
Where it's like
militarization has its own
civilians
issues.
versus boom, boom, bang, bang, shoot
Yeah.
first, ask questions later.
Dennison, I agree. Militarization has its own issues, and it's a bit of a civil liberties issue. However, I would not say that makes a military.
Okay, what makes a
No, I wouldn't
military
either.
in your view?
I just think that we're still de facto. Well, I mean, I would more accurately call it a police state rather than say martial law.
Sure, I would agree with you there.
But what's the difference?
Well, in martial law, military generals would tend to have more power than the government.
Right.
I think we would get less due process too. As strange as that sounds, impossible as that sounds.
The military can do due process, and so it would probably come up to what the courts order them to do.
Thanks for the donation. You didn't put your name in there, who you were, but thank you very much. And go ahead,
Military
guys.
courts,
I'm
to be
shutting
clear,
down
not
a few minutes left.
the courts we think of.
And ICE is specifically a civilian law enforcement extension.
Well, from what I've been seeing, it doesn't look like there's too much due process when people are getting shot.
Oh, for sure. That's a huge issue.
Right.
Direct civil liberties violations in that sense. But that's because the Trump administration and the DHS has essentially created something that's too hard to track and keep accountable Well, they have. The courts have gotten people to go through the process, or at least be brought back. But it's a shit show. You know, that they've created a shit show essentially.
Intentionally.
What do you
But
think?
it's not getting any better.
What do you think the change in the birthright has to do with that?
The change in the what?
The birthright.
Birth rate.
Birthright.
Or birth. No.
Yeah, I'm not totally certain what you're referring to.
Let me pull it up.
Why don't you just explain it?
We got only got a few minutes. I'm literally passing out my chair.
Yeah,
I'll let you
sure.
guys finish this point.
Yeah, no, I've made my point, so I'll just sign off. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, yeah, Beth, I
know
think
there's
is going to be
HTML.
reaching out to you.
Yeah, totally. Denizen can reach me, right? Your Discord?
Possibly going to be on Dusty's.
Are you
We're
in my
discussing
Discord?
with Dusty?
I think so.
And
Let me give you a link to be sure, because you should be.
In private?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in private chat.
Cool.
I don't think he's live yet, eh?
They're born as collateral.
I don't know what you
Oh, I
just
don't
said.
see it all. I thought I saw it.
Didn't
I
you
swear.
say something about you're checking
No, I
see
didn't.
Dusty?
I didn't see it.
Oh,
Going there.
okay.
I don't think Dusty's live. Is he? I was
No,
advised
no.
that he was not going live tonight.
Yeah, no. That's
Yeah, no, he's not going live.
This invite, by the way, that I'm putting is mostly just for you, 10th Man and Denizen. Just to be clear.
And there's executive order 14160 you can look up. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that would be interesting to talk about sometime, Lippy. So
absolutely.
Get back to me on that when we have more time.
We'll do.
Orthodox is going live at 11:30.
I don't go on OG.
What's that, in 2 minutes?
Something like that. Yeah, 2-3 minutes.
Okay. Well, if he's live,
Can you tough it out
for 2 minutes.
Okay, guys, you got another 2 minutes.
What did she send? Oh, she probably sent
that's
some. Don't know.
Somebody's whispering.
Yeah, they're doing spells.
Okay, cool.
It doesn't even ask my pronouns, Denizen. I'm offended. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, have a good one, all.
Later.
Much appreciated, Mandy. Thank you very much. And as you know, if I wasn't married, well, no, even though I am married, I am for sale. This could be you. $100,000 or more.
Oh, it's chilly in here.
I only have 2 clips. I have to make more.
I want you, baby. Your eyes, your lips.
Denizen's for sale. I know that.
We'll make beautiful music together.
I'm gonna make sure you and Mandy get married, Denizen.
Mandy's hot.
I know. Trust me, I know. All right, enjoy your train rides, people. I'm gonna be asleep in less than 45 seconds after I hit this thing. I'm gonna be walking right upstairs. I ain't even brushing my teeth.
Be blessed.
Chaotic Truths live too.
Oh no, hold on. I was waiting for OG. Is OG live? Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Everybody else can take off. You guys can take off.
Yep, he just came on.
Okay. Orthodox guy. Orthodox guy does whatever Orthodox guy can.
Are you throwing us over there, are you?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I won't complain as long as there's a soft landing.
I think my interview with Dan Man went better than expected. So that actually went very well. Very happy.
I missed it. That was at the very beginning, eh?
Yeah. Well, no, he was there for right up until very recently. He only left like an hour and a half ago. He was here for quite some time. He was here till about an hour
That was
and a half ago.
the fella that was in the top left.
Yep. Dan Man
Yeah,
Cop
okay.
Watch. Yep. We've watched his videos quite a bit
Okay, cool.
over the years. All right, train rides. Everybody don't forget, when they
come to put you on the trains dead of night. They're pounding on your door. They say you got to get on the train because you have coronavirus or whatever random thing that they wrote a piece of paper that says you have to get on the train for. And you're not going to be able to call anybody to clear things up because business hours are 8:30 to 4:30. You can go fuck yourself.